A couple things before we do get started. Welcome back to Beneath Fallen Skies. If you know someone who wants to play in a Geomeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot, getting into a one-shot, or maybe even joining our Friday morning group. We do have 2 open spots in that group. Those are at 11 o'clock Central Time. If you're interested in that, send me a message. We'll see if you'd be a good fit for that group. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got tons of content. There's over 400 GM tips on there for you guys to check out. We've got all the archives up there. We've got session clips. Go check out the YouTube channel. There's tons of content on there. We also have the Patreon where we've did some announcements this week. We're going to be doing some more announcements this coming week. Tons of stuff on there coming up real soon. We also have the clip contest going on. If you're interested in winning a hoodie at the end of the month, toss those clips and timestamps in the clip contest channel. You'll be automatically entered to win that hoodie at the end of the month. And it's a special edition Geomeric hoodie. We're going to reveal that design later in the month. But just toss those in there in order to enter. We also have the merchandise up at geomeric.com, which is the Toivonen SkyMap decoder. There's notebooks for each of the campaigns. There's tons of stuff on there for you guys to check out. So go pick your stuff up today. Let's go ahead and get you guys started, though. And generally will be here momentarily. He is just running a little bit behind. He is okay. He has recovered from his incident a couple weeks ago, as we're just going to leave it at that. And we're going to get these avatars fixed, and there we go. All right. Well, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you were down here near Karth, where you guys have come towards the Phantom Run. After your search for components to raise a sky island into the air, you've decided to try to get favor with the leadership of Karth, King Ricard and his regent. To that end, after having freed the port of Karth from the grip of a horrible night, you've decided to make the journey towards the lair of Malavidoro, a horrible terror demon, and last week encountered a beachside building at the Delta. Investigating it, you discovered a doppelganger that you then subsequently disintegrated.
Oh, look, it's copying me. Oh, look, it's copying me. Oh, yeah? We'll copy this. Bam.
Essentially, yes.
Bleh.
As it went black, the creature died, and you reboarded your ship to head down the Phantom Run. As your GM, I would be derelict in my duties if I did not ask you guys, are you sure you wish to continue down the Phantom Run?
Well,
Seems to be what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm bored. I'm on board if everybody else is, but that's just what everybody else was saying. Let's do. So let's roll. I'm not afraid.
We can run away.
It's all in the name of business. All in the name of business.
I believe, Nero, my accurate and lore-required response is, you will be. You will be.
You will try.
In the meantime, just so yeah, bit of bookkeeping. Breezy is going to prepare True Seeing on her Cartomancer card, and for the Scrivener ability, she's probably going to do it. What's an action? I guess knock, I suppose, on the Scrivener, just so you know. It's I'm saying it officially, so I can't be like, oh, I need a different spell.
Very well.
Yeah, so those are what she has prepared.
We trust
the
you,
2
man.
extra.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. But thank you for letting us know.
Yeah. And just seems
know,
like this is going to
fine.
be difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, how bad could it be? It's just undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Eric, can
Yeah,
I make a
sure.
history check for the for this before we go down?
For what exactly you're trying to recall?
I guess like the
Survivability?
history of history in terms of like the history of it and then relating it to our odds of survivability. Like, would I know myths, legends, like
Sure.
how
Roll a history
individuals are
check.
often
Let's
killed.
see what you've got with just history.
21.
21. Malevidoro is a legendary terror demon that is lethal. It uses and preys upon people's fears. It can manifest concerns into real situations. They're not really illusions, but more of conjurations of terrors. If you are afraid of something, it is likely that that will actually manifest into reality. It can use thought, its own or that of others, to manifest into real things. Its claws and tail are to be feared. It's very, very deadly. The approach is also dangerous, as there will be pygmy death knights, sand dragons, and the lair of Malevidoro can cause issues itself. So, the legends are that it has left its lair to rampage across the countryside before, and when it did so, hundreds, if not thousands, of people died. Their minds broken. It was horrible.
Sounds like a walk in the park. It's fine.
We got this.
Well, we certainly have our work cut out for us, but I think if we keep our wits about us, and
I
they
assume
can't
you
break
told-
what's already broken, you know?
Mm.
But, yeah, no, seriously, we should really keep our eyes open.
Things we do.
But just think, if Breezy's more broken than she already is, we're all in trouble.
Jeez, why do you have to put it like that? Jerk. She's gonna
Breezy.
go over and she's gonna kick him in the knee.
That's when you see that sitting next to Deuce Strom, there's a second individual on the boat, dressed very similarly to him. Looks like this. As the grizzled form sits next to you, Deuce, you can smell cloves.
It's like, what do you think, Second Deuce? Do you think Jimmy's being mean to me?
Yeah, here's the second opinion. Here's the second opinion, yeah.
Oh wait,
I think it's rightfully so. You're an annoying little twerp.
Thanks, Second Deuce.
There's will
wait a minute.
smell cloves. And he'll recognize its origin, and he will kind of casually, I guess not casually, but like slowly turn his head towards him, so that way he's not fully facing him, but he's like at a 45. Interesting for you to show up. I didn't think you'd have the courage to face something like this all by yourself.
Talk about someone with courage. Sailing with these people is more courageous than anything else you've ever done.
Oh, yeah, that we can agree on. But you are not here just for that, are you? And his that kind of joking, momentary look is now serious. You have other business here.
Of course.
What do you want?
To prevent you from doing this. This directly correlates to the timeline being fractured. I can't have that. So I'm here to deter you, or to destroy this ship. And you can see that he's currently got a spell prepared in his hand, ready to fire off.
You're lucky I kicked
Right.
this in.
Well, Breezy, Deuce may be more broken than you. I take my words back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's not be hasty here.
Work on yourself, Daves.
We don't need to be creating any more irregularities.
Then
What do you mean this is a fracture point?
I mean that if you continue down this river, you're going to lose your way, and you're going to find something that you shouldn't. It'll cause problems for all of us.
Oh, that's a great idea, though. Let's keep going.
It's your
Eric,
death.
can I just make a quick insight check
Of course.
for two things?
Sure.
One, I just want to rule out that this isn't some sort of illusion just because we're at the mouth of this place.
Sure.
Like, we're right at the entrance.
Of course.
And two, just to get just a general vibe of him. I'm not good at these. That's a 4. I have inspiration. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, you're going to use the inspiration here. Understood?
That's a 10.
Awesome.
That is better than a 4.
He seems to be
That
sincere.
is 250% increase.
Indeed.
My passive insight is 17.
He seems to be sincere.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He
this
needs
is, but also from that,
he needs to
this is
detect-
actually Mort's.
It
This
appears to
isn't
be
some sort of, like,
a physical individual here with a powerful arcane spell in his hand that is based in chronomancy.
Well, you must have some experience here if you're that concerned. Enlighten me, please. How did you fail?
Repeat the question.
You seem to have some experience here, seeing as you are so concerned.
Not experience, you
And-
fool. Respect of the situation.
Cowardice.
Cowardice? No. Wisdom. Learn from the affairs of others in order to gain wisdom. You never did learn that. I don't want this creature
Perhaps-
sent away.
I don't remember asking you.
Perhaps wisdom is knowing when to run away. But intelligence
Ah.
is knowing when to dig deeper. Intelligence is knowing there is always a second solution. Intelligence can triumph wisdom. You should know that.
Yeah.
And you're more of a fool than I thought. The spell begins to charge and get more intense.
Well,
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. Trying to identify what spell this
This is
is.
a 26.
You do not identify what spell this is.
and all of
Yeah,
us can
Lord.
see this guy. Like,
Oh yeah, all of you can
Well,
see this guy.
If it's based in chronomancy, I player have an idea of what it could most likely be.
Well, based on the roll, it's a level 9 spell. So
Yeah.
What is the check to identify a spell, anyway?
10 plus double the spell level.
Double the spell level, Jesus Christ.
yeah,
that's why it was easy to rule out it was level 9, because that would have hit a level 8 spell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's either time ravage. This is out of character. This is either time ravage or a 9th level reality break, and I'm assuming it's the latter, because time ravage can only affect one individual.
Well,
Granted,
let-
reality break can as well, but it's more devastating.
Turn the ship around,
I wish I'd
metal man.
I don't take orders from either dudes.
I wish at one point we could have agreed on our morals and obligations. But I have a universe to set right. My universe. And I don't intend on letting you stop it.
Stop.
Can I get an intimidation check, please?
+1. 15.
With a 15, he turns to you. Fine. And he reaches out, and before you can react, he presses his hand onto yours, and the spell courses from his hand to yours. I'll see you later. And he disappears. The powerful magic is in your hand right now. You can feel it beginning to crackle up your arm.
Am I able to make another Arcana check now that I'm actually engaged with this?
You didn't recognize it to start, so you don't recognize what's going on. We can do an Arcana check to determine the effects.
Okay.
Ugh, not rolling good.
Ooh, okay.
You do not know what's going on, but something bad is happening. As you're watching your arm, your fingertips begin to go numb as you watch as they begin to dissolve into sand.
You know what?
Just
Oh,
someone
shit.
counter spell this
Yeah,
spell.
yeah. Like at this
Yeah,
point,
I'll
if Breezy
just-
can see this, she's gonna counterspell it. Yeah, or try to, I should say.
Okay?
Should I should probably upcast it.
I don't know if anything that can help you with
It
this.
doesn't make any
Yeah, it
difference.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference because I can't do 9th level spells. Okay, bam.
Okay. And so I need your intelligence check. Got to beat a 19 with your...
I will
at the
also
top.
give guidance to Breezy during this,
Okay?
because that is an ability check.
I thought guidance was for skill checks.
It says guidance is ability.
It's ability.
It don't
check.
matter.
Very well. With the 19, you counter the spell. This spell has already fired off.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mr. Strom,
So,
I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep.
Louis, get the cauldron.
Oh, actually, 22. That's actually, I think, my first ever. good
Actually,
wisdom saving throw.
that's a 27.
With
You're
a
next to Jimmy.
27,
Oh, yeah, 'cause Jimmy is here.
with the 27 deuce, the spell weakens, and you look down your hand, it's intact. The numbness goes away. Everything's fine.
What a
So
jerk.
he actually in here then.
Deuce.
Well, he was certainly more confrontational than I anticipated.
Well,
He'll kind of crack his fingers back into place almost. Yeah, Nero.
Who was your friend?
That would be Mort. He's the one who is so hell-bent on twisting things to his liking.
Mort's
He's
is
the
in
one.
the one that you're actively trying to work against?
The one who is intently focused on rewriting timelines to fit his image. That is who that was, yes.
It's a bit concerning the fact that he can just pop in on you whenever he wants to.
I am sure that it was surprising to many of you. But, from what I have gathered, and what he's capable of and has already done, something like this is, trivial to him.
Very interesting.
I mean, you gotta watch out for him because it'd be really bad if we were in like a real tight pickle and he was just to like appear like that and just hit us in the back.
I don't think that at this moment works towards his goals. What we do know is that whatever we're doing, going down this phantom run, is getting him a little bit worried and stressed out. Whether
That
it's
was
a
correct.
good thing or bad.
His appearance here brings reasons for concern and question. He said he did not have experience, rather wisdom. So it's possible that he himself has never actually done anything like this, and he is acting out of fear.
Here's a question. Now, are we sure this is not just your fear manifesting? And it was actually him?
No, I do not believe so. I also assumed that it could have been an illusion since we're here at the mouth, but I believe it was him. And then, again, while Malavadoro is quite powerful, I do not think an illusion created by it would be so insanely powerful as that, casting 9th level magic as if it was nothing. He is as powerful as I have assumed to be, potentially still even more. But he is still missing something. He still needs something from me, or perhaps from us, from what we learn.
Question.
Because if he really had no interest, he would have simply shown up, killed us all, and left. But he would have done that ages ago. It is not in his interests yet. And perhaps he is concerned that those interests of his will never be met.
He's like looking at Deuce as if he understands when he does not understand remotely. And he goes, how does simple dwarf get caught up in all this? And he just goes kind of back to steering the ship.
I do apologize.
I think there may
Question,
be some
Deuce.
wisdom. What Jimmy says. I'm not sure that was the real Morts. I think we should be prepared for our fears to be manifest as we make our way down this river.
But we could all see it. I thought this was going to be like a personal thing. Oh. And I think we're about to learn a lot about each other.
Yeah. Get close, everyone. Therapy is in session.
The things we do. All right, well, there's no use worrying about it. It is what it is. I think we should keep going. The faster we get through this phantom run, the less time it has to, mess with us.
Deuce,
I agree.
Jawohl.
is
Yeah.
Mort's a older version of you, or how does that work?
From what I understand, at the moment of cataclysm, the failure of my experiment, I've long considered that my experiment failed. But as I have learned and read and found the revelations, my experiment technically was a success. The purpose of the experiment was to reach out to other realities and dimensions, to collaborate and combine our resources and knowledge to ensure that every reality could be as optimized as possible. When the portal collapsed, I thought I failed. But I did not. I essentially have allowed these other realities to peek in. I think Mortis' reality is It is very... He is trying to recoup what he lost, perhaps, or... He has gone through a similar history. A similar reality, a similar timeline. So there are parallels. Very, very, very similar parallels. But, something happened along the way that caused him to differ. And I
But figuratively speaking,
have yet to understand it.
if you die, does he die?
It is possible. I believe we are all linked temporally. I think the inciting incident, if I were to die, those temporally linked with me would perhaps crumble, or would perhaps be shunted back to their original timelines, if they are in this one.
When you died in the forge, while you were dead, I took as an opportunity to experiment. I scryed upon Mords, and he was very much alive. I did that while you were dead. So, unless he was being protected by the Chrononacrum, I'm not sure whether
I
that's...
believe that would be the case. If he was located at the gates of the Chrononacrum, it is still a reality outside of time. The gates itself accessing it is a temporal anomaly, so he would not have been present in the timeline.
So we can just kill you and he's gonna die. Lumi narrows her eyes at you.
I would not recommend it.
Obviously, she smiles.
He has vested interest in what we are going after. And he is an oppositional force. He, the others, one other, the one who's provided me with the book, he is alongside with us in some aspects. He believes we should continue down raising this island. He has provided the insights of the book. He has been of assistance to myself and subsequently us in some regards. So while I cannot trust either one to their fullest extent. What I have experienced and what is the relations that have subsequently formed between us tend to lean things in certain directions. I think the fact that we have him concerned is reason to continue. He's been known to lie. This could be another one of those cases.
Can't argue that. Mostly because I don't understand any of it. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Jimmy, perhaps there is another timeline where the Forges of our crew install an increasingly intelligent memory stick into the back of your cranium. It would allow adaptive learning algorithms to, allow you to adaptively learn and understand concepts as they are introduced to you.
Well, that'd been nice, wouldn't it? That's not helping me right now, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that capability yet.
So you guys continue sailing along.
Sail away, sail away, sail away. Uh-oh.
Lumia comes to you, Deus, and she goes, if you teleported here, you would have had to scry on our location. Perhaps in the future, we should look at a way of warding ourselves from such mechanics.
I mean, if it was scrying, it could just be that since they're the same person, they know where they are, right?
You cannot teleport to a person. You must teleport to a location you have seen. Unless he has a piece of this bolt to be able to automatic. Well, it was him.
He had the sky
Or
ship
was
of
it
his
the other
own.
one? Are you saying he's a ship nearby? Lumi looks around.
He had
Roll
he
perception
had a
check.
ship of his own in his own.
She
His own
will
reality.
disbelieve. 1 second. She will disbelieve of any clouds around her, thinking they're illusions. What check do you want me to do, Eric?
A perception check.
Sure.
You look
No
around
way
and
this
you
guy
see
just
many
merged up next
clouds.
to what's like an off ramp.
Yeah.
You see many clouds.
Any special shapes, Eric?
No.
Is there any no rabbits or?
No rabbits.
I will say that there's one that looks uniquely like Jimmerly, but puffy like a large marshmallow.
Adorable.
It's the State Puff Jimroli Man.
Look,
God
Jim
damn
Ruffy,
it.
that one looks like you. Lumi points. Perhaps Morts is hiding behind that one.
Maybe that's his reality is Jimroli. I don't know.
Hmm.
Listen, I have no idea if what I said means anything. You're listening to me. But like, one thing I can think of without thinking too hard, because it hurts dealing with all of this, is that maybe he doesn't need anything special because they're linked in some way or something.
Perhaps.
It
But
is very
sometimes I
possible.
feel that we should listen more. We should consider listening more to you, Jimmy. My mind goes back to some people in Lostmore and an egg kind of situation. Had they spoken to you, they would have perhaps done something else.
No, they wouldn't have. That was Merlot. He wouldn't listen to them the slightest.
Well, that is true. Either way.
He was ambitious. Do not deny him that.
I have a proposition.
Actually-
as well. Yes, Dils. Go on. I'll speak after you.
Now that you mention Merlot, something came up, just a side tangent here. When we were in Nausea, and I had to meet with the mayor, Mr. Shastina, when he introduced me and told me about the group that was possession of the keys, he told me about some of the members, one of them being one Tati Randaja.
Perhaps
Now, I seeing you have all put the connection together, I also did as well. I asked Amor if he knew anything about anyone named Merlot. He said that she being Tati, referred to Merlot as one of her cousins who had passed away.
interesting.
But we know differently. Or perhaps we do. Perhaps Tati is not aware that Merlot is still alive. Perhaps Merlot, after our separation and we were able to, we made our own discoveries. Perhaps he has passed on, but he was ambitious. He was a capable individual. It is just something I brought, something that I remembered when you brought up his name. I thought it was worth sharing.
I mean, to be fair, none of my family knows if I'm alive or dead.
It's just fair. But she did know him.
Did
But
you not?
if she thought that she had died, she was not with us in Akron. We have not spoken. I have not spoken with this individual. I have not carried on this news to this individual. So how would she know that he has died?
Well,
Unless a third party was involved.
you know that me here was looking for her progeny, don't you? The 2,000-year-old harpy who had her only child stolen from her. She left lost more looking for them. Perhaps she caught up to him.
Lo is very capable, though, and he is one to keep company, for sure. So
Last time I saw him was during the scrying attempt. He was in the right board, talking to some dragonborn of some kind in some long striders place. Don't know what that is.
But still, yeah, keeping company. I do not know entirely what to make of it as of now, but it was information that I received. It sparked my interest, but then we had to tend to other matters. And now that you brought up his name, it just came back to me. That is all.
Lumi, you mentioned scrying.
Yes.
What is required to scry on somebody?
Nothing other than description or of the person. The more I know about them, or if I have a possession of theirs, the easier it is to scry upon them.
I think
If I have seen a place before, I'm able to scry on that place without error.
the spell requires 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold substrate to scribe with. Like it can be a crystal ball or something
that's
like
correct.
a really nice mirror or one time I heard of someone using a really nice fountain, a public fountain. But I mean, there's magic items that let you bypass that.
What if I only have a name?
Still possible.
Ooh.
Unlikely, but possible.
You can try. Doesn't hurt. Well, I don't have scrying, so
Who are you looking for? You.
The name is Calatrix. He was one of Abe's assassins.
Let's go down the hold of the ship. Better to do it there. We'll make our way to the hold of the ship.
Okay.
It is all that you know of her, or this person. Assume it's a her, correct?
I do not know. That's all that Charles gave to us. What's a name?
And who are they? Is there any other information? Because we might find just a random Calatrix somewhere. If there might be, how many Calatrixes are there in Toivola? If you catch my drift.
Understand. That's all the information I have, though. Perhaps it's too risky at this time.
Out of a character, you know this is from the House of Flowers, right?
Yep, House of Grace.
So
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
information will narrow down Much better.
Okay, Tomo
So-
fears that.
Okay. Then Lumi will cast Scry.
Very well.
She gets a quadrant and places on the floor and casts Scry.
One moment. I am pulling up Calatrix's character sheet.
That's fine. The DC obviously would be 21, but a second-hand information, she's got +5.
Very well. So with +5, the straight roll is a 20. Very well.
Dead.
As you cast scrying on this individual, you're going to see this. And you will hear... Oh. Oh. Oh.
You hear what, Eric? Sorry? The mic just went...
Yeah, I don't know if that was
Oh.
like on purpose or if that was.
Let me turn off the sound suppression one moment, because it is very faint. 1 second. I'm going to fix this.
Tomo, you were seeing this as well. This is not...
Wait.
Oh, a lot of...
It's the Diablo 2 sound
I am unfortunately getting a phone call I need to take. Eric, after this... I'm sorry.
That's a weird one.
Okay, I mean, I feel like Eric's mic is cutting in and out. I don't know.
There is
Exactly what's happening.
nothing recognizable except for dark noises. I believe I can actually play some of these real quick. Let's see here. Where are my noises for this? Here we go.
Is anybody else down in the ship watching this
Sorry.
as well?
I'm here.
I think it was
There's-
just you. I think it was just you and Lumi.
Unless somebody followed. I mean, this is just... if you have any special sights, any senses whatsoever, through sight and everything else, it works through scrying. This is not in my head. This is just a scene on the quadrant, and the sound and the thing is there.
Apparently, we don't
Just
see
gonna walk
anything,
up.
and there's nothing but like unrecognizable darkness sounds.
Well,
Yeah, just
it worked. This
just to
is
walk
where-
up and see the cauldron. Did you cast the spell right?
I did.
I mean, normally, I mean, if they made the save, you would not even have been able to get through. If they shuttered the connection or the viewing attempts.
I cast the spell many times.
What
And it's only 2
and
outcomes.
you had a good amount of detail. You have old name, affiliations, yeah. And he's kind of like pacing back and forth. He's pacing back and forth.
Yeah, enough.
There's no vision. No vision, and you cannot see it, Tomo. Even with you have great eyesight. I know you do.
Can I see anything through there with blind sight?
You cannot. Your blind sight only shows you what is near you, so
I see
Okay,
nothing.
well, can I make an Arcana check to see maybe see what's going on with this scry spell?
interesting. This would
But
be a
Lumi would say-
religion check, actually.
That is, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the spell. It was.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for 30.
Understood. So I'm going to send you a message here, Deuce.
And he's kind of just like repeating all these things to himself, like you have name, you have affiliation, you have what they did, so you have connections and that is. We don't have physical appearance, but We still have everything. If they were able to terminate it, they would have not been able to get through. And he's just kind of walking back and forth, rubbing his chin, scratching him, like just kind of covering his mouth.
There you go, Deuce. Does that make sense?
And then he's going to, yeah. And then he's going to, and then he's like, wait, he's going to turn towards Tomo. Tomo, do you know how old this individual could have been?
They were masked when they attacked. I couldn't tell.
I see. And he's going to. You were young when that happened. So it's been at least 20 years since, yeah?
No one nods.
Okay. They must have been extremely capable in order to restrain you and assassinate your master. Your master, he was very physically capable, he must have been, but certainly for multiple individuals, we can assume they were roughly middle-aged. He's gonna then lean his ear out, lean his ear kind of in towards the cauldron and listening to like the noise, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, yeah, well, Tomo," and he'll also like look towards Lumi. This is, in fact, a vision of Kelletrix. Unfortunately, it is through the eyes of her specter when she's at the bottom of the sea.
Oh. I can see my devil's eye can through complete darkness, Eric.
Yes. So you can see a black wall.
Yeah. And,
Just for transparency's sake, you guys are looking at the interior. You're looking at the flat surface of the interior of a creature's stomach.
Okay.
There's nothing to see.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And the creature is much larger than 10 feet.
That's fine. I just want one question just before I hand it over back to you, Dose. Are we aware of that fact, or we don't? Or
you do not know. I'm doing that just for transparency, so you guys understand that I'm not cheating. I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is what you guys see is just a blackness, which is going to be confusing to your characters.
That's fine. No worries. Anyway,
the reason that Deuce is able to identify this is because of the noises and his intelligence and the noises that are going on are very spectral and ethereal.
That's fine. Go on, Dils. Sorry.
Yeah, well, so it is likely that either very quickly after or there was a good bit of time after the hit job on Abe. She either died or was assassinated herself. And she's been dumped into some sort of large ocean body, perhaps a sea. But, seeing that we cannot see her, it would be safe to assume that whoever did the job wanted to make sure they were not caught. They made her invisible. And now she's a specter at the bottom of the sea.
Someone just closes his eyes and stands up and kind of walks to the other side of the room. Like puts his hand up on the hull of the ship. Just like slams his fist against it. I waited too long. I wasted so much time.
I'm sorry, Tomo.
Yes.
I understand. I understand what you're going through. And I understand the rage. I understand it all too well. But we still do have some ties, perhaps. Some loose ends of Abe's assassination that can still be cut. His vengeance is not over.
Someone turns to you and he gives like a half-hearted smile and nods. Thank you, Deus. And thank you, Lumi.
Hmm. You're welcome. Let me.
Time has already accomplished what I have set out to do.
Your path is inside. You know that Lumi has something to say, but she's keeping it to herself. She picks up the cauldron and kind of it's like, well, let you. I'll leave you alone here for a bit. And she kind of moves upstairs.
This will, he will also start to move towards the stairs. But he'll
Tom will
stop.
say, Tom will say, Deus,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Of course.
When do you plan to end up at the end of your quest?
At this point, I do not know. Had you asked me back in Akro, I would have told you, my ending point of my journey would have been right before it all began. Right before the experiment failed. Right before I thought I lost everything. But if you were to ask me now, when will I be? When my journey ends? Who is to say now? With what I've learned and my own hurdles that I've set up for myself, I think I will find myself someplace new, or somewhen new. Somewhen unexpected. You and your purpose are not entirely over. Perhaps we can give it a new approach, and the ending can still be based in its beginning. But you can always change your endings.
I'm not sure that's the path I'm meant to follow, Deus. But I hope to see you to the end of yours. He walks up to you and he sees you're gonna say something. He lets you say it.
No, he was just gonna make a gesture. He was gonna just move to put his hand up towards Tomo. Just to... He put his hand on his shoulder and look him in his eyes and give him like a gentle smile. And an understanding smile, because he understands what Tomo's going through right now. And he knows that right now, he's not gonna have all the answers, and he just wants Tomo to know that he is here.
Tomo smiles back. Says, I wrote something for you, Deus. And he hands you a little, like, rectangular piece of paper with a hole punched out of it with, like, a little red string on it. And you can see he's got, like, little of these pieces of paper all over, like, his armor and hanging off of his bow and stuff like that. They all have, like, little haikus or little lessons on them that he's been taught from Abe. And he's like, it's a little haiku that I wrote for you.
Tomo, this is fantastic, and he will open it and read it.
It says, a man out of time, besieged by what came before and what is to come.
Deus will give a faint chuckle. It is brilliant. Far brilliant than any works I could have done. I was not very good in my English classes. And I'll give another faint laugh. Thank you.
Tomo just smiles and nods.
Thank you.
Let's go see what the others are up to.
Yeah, let's. It's only a matter of time before Parisi starts getting on Jimmy's nerves.
Tomo gives a little chuckle. And makes his way up top.
Yeah, he'll walk with Tomo on the way up.
Last thing, Deus. You really think that was Morts out there?
I cannot say for certainty. On one hand, his understandings and knowledge is about on par with what we know. So it was possible that he was an illusion. He did not necessarily present any new revelations. He did not possess any new knowledge. However, its ability to cast such high-level magic, on the other hand, tips me to believe that it was, in fact, him. Since the incident, my mind is scattered, quite literally, amongst the timelines. It is very seldom that I ever have a moment of quiet up there. But, I cannot say for sure. But I do think we should be prepared for, well, if it was an illusion, similar ones or similar fears to prevail and present themselves along this path.
What you shared about Malivadoro, I have reason to believe that we should expect more of these potential manifestations, and if we can avoid hesitation next time, that may be wise.
Indeed. Indeed.
Tomo will nod and
I just
continue.
hope, as we're walking up, I just hope we don't find out any embarrassing secrets about each other.
Tomo smiles.
Tomo, as you smile, you'll recall that you smell a faint scent of ammonia coming from your lower extremities. You recall that when you were much, much younger, you used to wet the bed.
Would I recognize that this might be like a manifestation?
Roll an insight check as you had this moment of, I hope nothing embarrassing comes to light. No. You can faintly remember the words of Abe as he walked into the room to find you in the bed with the wet sheet and the strike of that very familiar quarterstaff across your butt. Fool! No better. We pee outside.
Someone will just kind of like freeze on the steps and look up at Deus a little bit confused and just be like, I need a moment, Deus, please. And he'll just kind of turn around and go back downstairs.
Okay. All right. Speak careful. Don't hit your shins on the cauldron. We left you down there. And he'll keep walking up.
Lumidin would not have left the cauldron down there.
Oh, okay.
She took it with her.
As you
As
say
I
that,
said.
Deuce, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
A dexterity saving throw. 19.
The ship tilts just a moment due to turbulence, and your shins rock across the top step as you miss that footing. You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, he'll turn around after saying that to him and be like, oh, God! And he's just gonna cover his mouth and just start walking towards the front of the ship.
Tomo,
And-
we find you
yeah,
going
Tomo.
down below decks.
Yeah, he just goes down there and he's just like, he's so confused, but he like checks himself to see if he peed himself.
You check, and there's a wet spot on your inner right thigh. It's warm.
Someone prides himself on feeling very, very capable and put together, and he's really, really like sad at himself and quietly embarrassed.
You have a towel or something?
Yeah, he'll try to find something to clean up with down there.
Okay. You'll find that there's some old rags sitting off to the side. As you pull the rags away, you'll hear a familiar hiss. And you freeze for a second. You remember this snake. But Abe's not here to save you this time. If you move those rags any further, it's going to strike at you, and he can't save you this time.
But I recognize that this is a manifestation.
You can roll an insight check. Yes. That snake can't possibly be here. As you pull the rag away, there's nothing there.
Yeah, his hands go from like trembling to just closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and just puts the rag down. He tries to make his way back up top.
Okay. As you clean yourself up, the wet rag is put away. And you're able to come back on deck with everybody else. As the ship glides through the air, headed southwards along the Phantom Run, you have to keep the river in sight in order to not lose yourselves in the dunes off in the distance. Is there anything you'd like to do for the rest of the day?
So do boat things.
Just do boat things. Understood.
Yeah, Breezy is just keeping watch at the front of the boat.
Oh, and then he's also gonna make fun of Breezy half the day. You know, standard Breezy, Jimmy.
Yeah, she-
you know,
Both things and Jimmy things.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually not really responding. She's actually kind of serious right now. She
it's like every like 15 minutes he's gonna be like, "Breathe, you drop something. Ah, I made you look." You know, that kind of thing.
she's how fast is the boat going approximately?
About 120 feet every 6 seconds because it's 60
Okay, then.
plus 60. I presume
Okay,
that Jimmerly's kind of
yeah.
pushing it.
Yep.
Then she can't have her crown out because the crown wouldn't be able to keep up. Yeah, she's gonna have like. Should I have Alcibiades? Yeah, she's probably gonna have Alcibiades up on top of the mast, just holding on, keeping a lookout.
Sure.
She's using him to because she can see through his eyes at the same time as looking through hers, so she's just keeping an eye out.
Sure.
And she wants to make sure we don't get jumped by Death Knight, or I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Pygmy Death Knights. There we go. Got to get it right. She's looking out for undead warhounds. All the normal stuff you would expect a small-sized Death Knight to have.
Jimmerly, I need a perception check, please, from you.
Perception.
You're driving the ship.
Go gadget perception. 17.
Jimmerly, you do notice that your weapon belt slides down to the side. It's sagging. The buckle has come undone.
And Arrow, come here. Take care of the boat for a minute here. I gotta pull my pants up. Kind of says awkwardly, like,
It's not pants. It's just the weapon belt. You don't have pants.
well, that's why he's not quite
Understood.
sure what to say there. So he's
Understood.
saying pants up.
Nero, come over and take the wheel from him.
Cool.
This is awkward. He's like fixing his belt and like, I don't know how that happened. I usually tighten this thing pretty well. I can't really, feel it. Don't
Jimmerly,
get
the
that.
buckle is rusted. The tongue of the buckle has broken. And your hammer has fallen out of the belt onto the deck.
I hate salt. Jimmy's like picking things up and kind of grumbling. He's like, I see him kind of looking through his bag for a little bit here. Anyone got like a pin or wait. Hold on. Jimmy, what he does is he reaches into his backpack and he pulls out his mess kit and he starts using his fork as the new tongue to his belt.
Awesome. You're able to do that, no problem. You repair your belt.
This is awkward. Wait, I could cast mending. Oh well, that fork's probably still good. It's not like I eat anyway, so. I hate this place, guys. Why did we come here again? Whose idea was this?
Political connections carry a lot of weight and gaining and allow you to get away with certain things that would otherwise be looked down upon.
What I think I'm looking down upon is my belt.
Yeah, it certainly has been through the ringer.
Remind me to buy a new one when we get back to South Cove. Never thought I'd deal with this. Somehow this is Breeze's fault.
Maybe we should oil you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
Listen. I oil myself plenty. I guess I need to oil my belt.
Breezy will pull out the alchemical jug and hand it over to him. This makes oil if you need it. Only about a quart though.
I mean, that should probably be enough. Jimmy will start to oil himself.
Very well.
It just sounds so funny when you say it like that.
Robot in a bikini. Ooh, I need to oil myself.
So, as a question, What kind of oil is this? Is this just general oil?
It just says oil. It doesn't say
Understood.
what kind of oil.
Have you had this for a while?
The alchemical jug? Yeah, I've had it for.
Oh, the
I've had
alchemical jug. You're providing oil
Yeah,
from the
the-
alchemy jug.
yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, the alchemy jug.
Cool.
Yeah, Jimmy kind of uses the cord he has to grease up his limbs or his joints, elbows, knees, hips, shoulders. And then he puts the last little bit on his belt and be like, you better stay on belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breezy, as he's doing this, there's one small spot between Jim Riley's shoulder blades that you see a little pock marking, a little dry spot. It looks coppery in color, like rust.
I think you missed a spot. She's gonna walk over to him and stand on her toes and just rub the oil so it covers that spot too.
Understood. As you scrub at it, the rust will come off and you can polish his back.
There you go. Good as new, buddy.
Generally, the spot that she rubbed there is the spot that she routinely strikes whenever she critically misses.
Ting, ting, ting.
It's like a bullseye. It's just like.
Why is it always that spot?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like there's not a mark on there. Completely fine. It's metal, It would take something way colder than my rays of frost to do anything to this. Bang, and she like clangs on the back plate like bang bang. You can take 200 rays of frost with this baby.
You can fit all these rays of frost in this bad boy.
Friendly fire. I ain't never heard of her.
I guess thanks, Breezy.
You're welcome. See, you like me.
Not really, but I still appreciate we do something nice on occasion.
I can see you smiling. I can see that smile.
But what smile?
it's robot face. It's in your eyes. I'm looking in your eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah, he's beaming with it. David has been in the back this entire time, just reading the journal with Fritz on his shoulder, just watching all this go down.
That was a good one, Deus.
Yeah, thank you. I've been working on my material when I get back into lecture halls,
I mean, this place isn't so bad.
Deuce, you will recall your first time in front of a lecture hall, how the fear washed over you of speaking in public, that terror of being in front of hundreds of students, or was it thousands? You can't remember because of the sea of faces that were all looking at you expectantly. A shiver runs down your spine. It was unpleasant. Do you still have what it takes to talk authoritatively to that many people? Do you remember how they came up to you afterwards and questioned every single thing you said? How it caused that depression after the fact? How the doubt over your knowledge level creeped across your heart? Could you talk in front of others again?
I think you'll be a lot better. Could you
now?
talk?
I'm a leading force in the field. Who's there to question me? I'm right there wrong. I wrote the book.
I think you'll be more apt to ask, could you talk to an entire lecture hall full of breezes? Question you every factor you have.
I would tell
Telling
the
you
questions
wrong.
would not be the problem. Her antics would be the problem. I would have my backs turned, and then half of them would start prestidigitating on one half of my chalkboard, and then the other ones would start drawing graphic and phallic images on the ceilings. It
What?
would be
I would
chaos.
never. I was an
Well,
excellent
you
student.
wouldn't.
I've never been in
You
trouble
wouldn't.
once.
You would be on the side doing the chalkboards.
If
would be on the chalkboard side.
if you had a lecture hall of 1,000 of me, it would be the best class you ever had.
Dare say you would even learn something else.
Yeah. Well, no, of course I wouldn't learn anything because I already know everything. She puts her fists on her hips and like puffs her chest.
I mean,
like,
no,
proudly.
obviously not you, Breezy. I meant Dales. He might actually learn
right.
something.
Yeah, it would be 1,000 of me lecturing you. And suddenly Deus has a new nightmare.
I don't think I would make it to the drop-ed period. I think I would be gone.
Deuce's next fear pops up. Hey, about that.
Yeah, but I mean that's silly.
Breezy,
There's the worst nightmares having to be a TA for Breezy's class. That is his nightmare.
Deuce, you look over at Alcibiades sitting at the edge of the rail looking out for pygmy death knights. And you see something right there next to Alcibiades.
He's gonna squint in. Breezy, for being a sentry post, I think Alcibiades' many glasses. He's gonna point to the small little figure. Do you want to see that? And he's pointing at Alcibiades, the tiny little figure to the left on his side.
What is next to Alcibiades?
There's a cock and balls carved into the rail of the ship.
What? I didn't do that.
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Alcibiades.
Breezy, he is a manifestation of you, quite literally.
No,
What do you have in your defense?
I would know.
He is made of your blood.
He did not do it. Something. One, it's probably an illusion or something. I
Shall
do
we
not
climb up and
graffiti.
see? Shall we test?
Except for that one time.
Shall we test your hypothesis?
Except for that one time at the High Peak Archives.
At the Grand
What?
This all makes
Look,
way too much sense now.
Look, when I do graffiti, I don't do something crude and lewd like that. I just simply, wrote property of the Grand Library on on a stone next to the High Peak Archives.
There's just this quiet look on his face. He looks up and down. Yeah, you Grand Library people would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because we're better. But anyways,
He's climbing. Dave starts climbing up to that crow's nest and looking at that etching, and he's gonna go right up and he's gonna run his hand over it to make sure it's really there.
It's really there.
well, yeah,
You can
yeah,
feel the groove in the wood there.
I mean, if it's a
And
good
you're gonna
illusion,
grab out
it's
the
gonna
Viking
have
hand?
tactile. It's gonna have
You'll grab out
tactile
the Viking hand?
representation.
There are splinters under his nails. Crazy.
Yeah, illusionary splinters.
Yeah, illusionary.
But did she didn't see, like, because she can see through Alcibiades' senses. She was doing it the whole time. Like, it was there one moment. Actually, you know what? She's gonna go through her memories and like see when the last time he looked at that section of the railing.
Sure.
And then she's gonna like move forward through because she's
Breezy,
basically like
as you remember, wait, sometimes you have memory gaps.
Oh,
Breezy,
no, I don't.
what was the conversation just about? Why are you here, Breezy? Why do you have two sets of vision in your head?
Oh,
Breezy,
I don't like this.
you're not real. Breezy,
I mean,
you're a
If I-
fraud.
if I have memory, it can't. No, she's gonna see that. she's gonna start remembering, and she's gonna go through all of her memories.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time she's looked at that specific section of the railing,
Can't
and it's
remember
gonna,
though.
the cock. Yeah, well, the cock and balls are gonna be there every single time,
Yeah.
even though she remembers.
Mm-hmm.
She's it's like going through a video,
Yeah.
and the video is showing it
Just
there,
loops,
even though she
yeah.
remembers it not being there. And she's gonna start frowning as she touch it and puts her hands to her head. It's like, no, that it wasn't there. It can't be there.
Can I get an
I
insight
remember
check,
it not
please?
being there. Oh yeah, she's getting gaslit.
The players may know this, however, does
yeah.
the character believes that it was there the whole time.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. It was there. No, it wasn't there. What? That can't be real, because I can't. If someone could mess with my memories, that doesn't make any sense. Because if someone can mess with my memories, then that means everything I remember might not be real. And if I can't trust my memories, then what can I trust? I mean, how do I know that you're actually my friends? What if today is the first day we met? What if we've always been on this river?
That's a fair question.
What? How? Yeah. What if I've never been to Fluidin? What if my breed isn't even real? Am I real?
Unfortunately, God, unfortunately, you're real.
Well, I'm real, but what?
Breezy, you can feel the hinges in your knee. You can feel the mechanical aspects of your arm.
I'm not.
The sliding of the pistons in your fingers.
That's silly. Obviously, I'm flesh and blood. She's gonna take her knife, and she
Chomo?
is going to.
With your passive perception, Chomo, you see her draw her knife.
She's going to actually, because she still has that scar on her. I believe it was her left arm, the prior surgery scar. She remembers doing this before, and there being nothing but flesh and blood when she did it. But now she doesn't know if that memory is real or not. So the only way to do it is
Someone's
to
gonna
find
land
out.
next to her and try to stop her from cutting her arm open.
So you
No, hold
wouldn't
on,
have-
I gotta check.
You remember reading about the fact that you'd done this. You wouldn't have remembered actually.
Well, she
doing it.
remembers it, but she's not sure if the memory is real or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing, because she both simultaneously remembers thinking, oh, there's never been a cock and balls carved into this
That's fine.
railing,
Please
but now
continue,
she's
sir.
checking her memory, and it's always been there, even though she
Yeah, yeah.
remembers it not being there, which is causing a bit of an existential crisis.
Someone's trying to grapple you to stop you from cutting yourself.
Yes,
No, I
cognitive
gotta
dissonance.
check. I gotta check. It's cognitive
Oh.
dissonance in a being that is literally only cognitive.
You want to punch her in the face, knock her out? I'd be more than happy to. That'll prove you're real, Breezy.
Come on, this is important. I gotta check. Hold on.
Breezy,
just
the
talk-
last time you did this, we left you in a bathtub to heal. While that was happening, I drew a painting for you.
Well, yeah,
I have that painting with you.
Yeah, I remember that. She's like
Completely
trying to
feeble.
fight against like to cut it, and then she just kind of gives up because like it's
It's a
She
25%
tires
of 3.
yeah. She's like, and then she just kind of like it's like when the like a little chihuahua you're holding a chihuahua and it's trying to get out, and then it just gets tired and it goes limp. Yeah, of course I remember that, but like, what if that didn't happen? You remember that?
On the path to Malabadoro, he's preying on your fears. You have the best memory of anybody that I know, Breezy.
My fears too, because I gotta deal with Breezy like this. Ugh. It's like two birds with one stone.
Okay. I'm gonna put the knife away.
Thank you.
Why
And,
we let her have knives anyway?
I'm gonna let you go.
Because I'm an adventurer. That's why. And she puts the knife away. Okay, I just gotta ignore it. We'll kill or seal Malivadoro, and then everything will go back to normal. So I just gotta ignore the obvious inconsistencies in everything I see.
Nero, while you're driving the boat here, you realize everyone else is having terrors.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing you can do to help them. You're
To be fair,
just
Nero
driving the
Nero
boat.
would just be observing them, watching them go crazy.
Nero, there's nothing you can do to help them. The people who are with you. And inevitably, can I get a wisdom saving throw, please? Inevitably, your thoughts are going to be drawn backwards to your friend's wife. So distant and alone. They're helpless right now. When was the last time they had money? Did you forget to send them some? Maybe there's not enough to go around. You're not there to protect them. There could be right now death knights at their door, breaking it down. The urge to turn the ship around and go and check on them back in Shu, to abandon this whole Sky Island concept, this whole wild goose chase. You could make Golden Karth. You could take care of them. You could take care of your family. All you have to do, Nero, is turn the ship around. Can I get a wisdom saving throw? As this urge to go and mind your own business washes over you, Nero, it's overwhelming.
Nero has a +5 to that, so it's a 26.
With the 26, it's nearly overwhelming. I apologize. And you are just barely able to resist turning the ship around involuntarily. Maybe what you're doing is right.
So Nero, for a minute, it gets in his head, and he thinks to himself, "This is just a manifestation. This is just something trying to get in my head. I'm okay. All I have to do is just focus. Just focus on the task at hand. They're fine." And he goes back to flying the ship.
Okay. For the record, I hope you guys are okay with this content. If I go too far, please let me know.
Oh yeah.
No, you're good.
All right. Remember, last time I did this series of encounters, I had a heart attack. So we're smooth flying. I'm good. We're cool.
Let's not go that route again.
Yeah,
Right.
go that route again. That's my one fake out. That's my one. All right, that's my one. All right. Well, you guys will continue sailing along. The sun will get low. And as it does so, it begins to get dark and overcast. You guys will not have access to the stars tonight or the moon. Do you want to continue navigating in complete darkness, or do you wish to do something else?
I actually have a orb of direction, so
Ooh.
that should actually keep us being able to at least head south, because I always know which way is north. So should be able to at least keep us on the same path.
Okay.
We have something even better than that, you know? Once a long rest, you can hold the fragment aloft, name a celestial body, such as a star, a planet, or a moon. And for 10 minutes, the fragment projects a thin silver line pointing towards the body current position.
What item is this?
Even if that is the celestial chart fragment, the star map.
Indeed. Cool. So, you guys have your direction. You won't be able to see the phantom run beneath you, but you can go in the straight line. As long as you guys believe the phantom run's going to continue in the same direction, you can fly the ship in that direction. Are you guys going to sail through the night?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to worry about, running into a drift bank or anything like that. So
Very well. So, who's driving the ship? Is it Nero or is it Jimmerly?
I think we had discussed Jimmy was going to drive it at night while the rest of us slept on magnificent tiny hut. Yeah.
Well, the
Oh,
tiny
because
hut
Jimmy
can't
doesn't
move.
get sleep.
You
Right.
can. I looked at sage advice last night in preparation for this.
It moves with the
And
vehicle?
It does. As long as it fits within the vehicle, the tiny hut will move with the vehicle.
Interesting. Okay,
I can send you the link to it.
cool.
It was Mike Mers,
Awesome.
whatever his name was, who said it.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and pull that up real quick, because I just want to make sure I get this right. Awesome. All right. Awesome. Cool. So, as you guys sail through the night with the tiny hut active, generally, you don't need to rest. Is that true? Or do you don't need to sleep? I think he doesn't
No,
have
wait
to
a second.
sleep. He still has to rest, correct?
Hmm.
I think we had discussed he was going to fly at
Oh.
night, and then I would
God.
go take over for him, and then he could take a rest.
Understood.
Basically
Right.
doing like shift work.
Cool.
I'm back now.
Generally, as
Yeah.
the rest of the party takes their long rest inside the tiny hut, you're sailing through the night. Can I get a perception check from you, generally?
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
The 22 perception, generally, you can hear behind you a slow, methodical beating of wings. It's too far to see with your dark vision, but something is pacing the ship.
I know there are sand dragons around here. So is it just kind of
Woomph. Woomph. Woomph.
He's thinking to himself like, waking everyone up now is not going to help. I don't want to make things too bright here. I don't really think I have anything that will really do anything to anything right now.
Generally, you'll hear the wing beats speed up. They go double time. Woomph, woomph, woomph.
When Jimmy hears that, he'll sigh to himself and he'll tap the halo on his head. Hey, turn on, and cast daylight.
As you cast daylight and look behind you, what you see there is a giant maw of a dragon. As the dragon swoops down upon you, it's going to attempt to swallow you whole. Jimmerly Adlerman. And here we are. That is going to be a 23 to strike you, sir.
I will shield that. So he'll bounce off an arcane shield, and you're like, hey! Trying to fly my ship here!
As a bright light flashes across here, daylight soars around, and light can pass through the shield, correct? Through the tiny hut?
Yep.
All right.
Or isn't it opaque? I forget.
From the outside, it's opaque.
Yeah, it is opaque.
You can see out of it.
You can see.
Yeah.
You can see out of it, so we can see the light from inside.
Correct. All right.
Yeah, but the light won't actually come into the hut to make the inside of the hut brighter.
So it's like a bright tent. The entire outside of the tent turns to daylight in the middle of the night. Who wakes up? Can I get perception checks from everyone who's asleep? This is with disadvantage because you were asleep. Tomo's gonna wake up. Deuce is gonna wake up. Looks like.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling again.
Oh, it is. I am. I got 2 nat 20s, so.
All right. So
there we go.
Deuce, Lumi, not Breezy, Deuce, Lumi, and Tomo all wake up to just a bright light outside and the loud beat of wings. Woomph! And a dragon's roar.
And Jimmy complaining at the dragon for ruining his quiet flying.
As you guys look out, for a second you see the bottom side of the dragon's scales swinging by the ship. Generally, it will provoke an opportunity attack as it flies past the ship. Would you like to take that?
I can't. I use my reaction to shield myself.
Very well. As it flies out into the darkness, you'll lose track of it.
Little bastard. He's like, you hear him muttering under his breath. He's still flying the ship, looking around like, I'm buying a Dragon Slayer hammer next chance I get.
No, that would be
David
useful.
will kind of like crawl towards the edge of the hut, stick his head out. Everything all right out here? Everything okay?
Just a random dragon attacking me, trying to eat me. You know, apparently the usual around here.
Oh, well, all right. He just like rub his eyes. He's just like not even fully awake. Well, if you need us, make a loud boom. We'll be down here. And he'll stick his head back in.
Deuce, as you rub at your eyes, Deuce, one of your eyelashes folds in underneath your eyelid and begins scratching at your eye.
Ugh. I
got 0 on that one.
Oh, my eyes been bugging me for weeks. So yeah, I was like, oh god, not again.
Deuce, that eyelash is gonna get stuck under your eyelid.
Oh my god. He'll take his glasses off. And he will just take his water skin that has water in it. And he will just kind of give his eye a quick flush.
Deuce, as you go to take your glasses off, you hear a sound that you've dreaded for years. There's a small crack on the right-hand side of your head, right next to your temple. And the right leg of your glasses is going to droop outwards. And down.
He will look at the glasses.
As the hinge is damaged.
Yeah. God knows he doesn't have. God knows he doesn't have a glasses set here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. He's just gonna look at his glasses and be like, "That is a problem for the morning." He'll just put the glasses down.
Okay. You put them on the deck somewhere safe.
He'll put them right next to him because he's gonna sit down and flush his eyes out.
Understood.
He'll get over to his stuff and get his stuff. He'll put his glasses on his bag, flush his eye to get that eyelash out.
Cool.
And as he goes to sleep, he's just gonna lay just beady-eyed, dead staring at those glasses and that broken right arm. My God! And he'll roll over and go back to sleep.
Okay. As you roll over, I need a wisdom saving throw, please. You do have +5 to this.
28.
At the last second, you realize that the glasses are right under your shoulder and you're able to pull them free.
Yeah, as he rolls, he'll feel like him starting to want something. He's like, what? Grab them and I'll look back and I'm assuming they're gone.
The glasses are in your hand.
The normal ones.
Yep, no. Yeah. Your glasses, where you had them, had slid directly underneath you.
Are these ones broken?
These are damaged. Yeah.
Nope, sleeping beds. He's on. He'll put them in the pocket of his jacket.
Understood.
Take his jacket off, fold it, set it to the side.
Very well. Cool. All right. Lumi leaves the tiny hut made by Deuce and walks over to Jimmerly and starts to cast another tiny hut that covers only Lumi and Jimmerly. Tells him this should ward you against any magics that are going on. She goes to sleep once it's done.
I can see out the tiny hut, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this is really awkward.
So as a question, the tiny hut extends 10 feet in all directions, correct?
I believe so.
All right. And is Deuce's tiny hut on the ship? On the deck?
It would likely be on the deck, yes, because that would be the most open space.
Generally, if you're at the back of the ship, you cannot see through the front of the ship because there's a 10-foot dome in front of you. So you are flying blind.
This is awkward.
So you're flying based off of the orb of direction anyway, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Understood. But yeah, you can't see through Deuce's tiny hut as it's blocking the view.
How high
It's
is
a
it?
10-foot
Is it
dome.
less than 10 feet from our deck to the elevated where the steering wheel is? Or is there not
No,
an elevator
it's
platform where the
flat.
steering wheel
It's
is?
flat.
Oh, it's flat. Okay. I've been assuming this entire time that there's always been an elevated position.
No, you guys don't have a poop
if that's
deck.
the case, Daves would have put it down. Yeah, no, Daves would have put it down on the hold then.
Okay.
That's my fault.
Cool. Oh, your bubble will come up about 4 feet into the deck level at that point. So you'll be able to see over it, but just barely because he's short. All right. Well, you guys can pass the night, and everyone except for Jimmerly gets his long rest.
Well, we wake up, I suppose, right? Nero,
Yes.
if you take the wheel, Jimmy Rowley can take his 4-hour rest.
It begins to rain.
Nero's gonna go up and tell Jimmy, all right, shift's up. My turn.
Well, I'm gonna go compress myself for a little while. Let me know if anything crazy happens.
All right, you do that, buddy.
Jimmy goes below deck and he's kind of like, because he doesn't actually sleep. He's always awake, and he's always like conscious. he just has to not do anything for 5 hours. So he's just gonna go and he's gonna go below deck and kind of like put himself into his little sleep mode where he just kind of compresses himself a bit.
Nero would have asked Jimmy for the orb of direction before on shift change, by the way.
Yep, he'll give it to you.
As you take the orb of direction, Nero, it slowly begins to rotate. It's pointing in odd directions, Nero, and then it begins to spin backwards, and then forwards.
And the boat isn't turning.
The boat is not turning.
Well,
Can I get an insight check, sir?
it appears the thing is broken. Let's see.
And it's raining out here right now.
It is raining a brown rain.
Ew.
Nero?
My passive is higher than that.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, something's wrong with this magical item.
Breezy's out on the deck. Water is freezing to her as she's like pacing out here. She's gonna.
You're going to form a beige ice shield around you.
Well, she's moving, so it's constantly like breaking.
You know that
before it gets
slush that collects
thick,
at
yeah.
the corners of the street during a nasty snowstorm?
Yeah.
The 2 days later, that brown gray crap.
Dirty snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's going to walk on over to Nero and just be like, okay, we're both seeing that, right?
It's being what? Exactly.
The compass. It should be pointing north,
yeah.
but it's spinning.
It's definitely acting screwy.
And the boat isn't turning, so that means the compass is moving. So we're both seeing that right now.
Mm.
Right? That's what you're seeing? Do you concur?
I concur.
Okay. And hold on a second. And she is going to cast True Sight on herself.
Okay,
Or True Seeing.
sure.
And she's going to close her eyes, take out the Cardomancer card and press it against her chest. And then she's going to open her eyes. Her eyes are glowing blue. And she's going to look specifically at the compass. Is it still moving?
Roll an insight check, please. Yeah. You can see the compass, and it's rotating.
Okay, so that's not an illusion.
We can still, even though it's raining and it's like a mud rain, I can still see.
You can see the river down below,
around.
yes.
Right, okay. So Nero's just going to keep
It's
following the
daytime.
river.
It's daytime, and you can see below the ship if you look over the side. You can see there.
Right.
But it's that nasty brown rain. You've got a couple 100 feet of visibility. That's it.
Right. It tracks.
It's
He's just going
icky.
to try to keep.
And you know the mud slime feel after a mud storm that hits everything? Everything just coated with that nice slick material that you would use in pottery. Yeah. That's everywhere. It feels like, for those who do IT, thermal paste.
Yeah. That's why you wear gloves.
That's why we wear gloves, guys. It's slightly greasy and slick to the touch everywhere. Nero, you're glad that you're tied to the ship.
Yeah, because that's the thing he does every time.
Yeah. Because you have a fear that everyone else aboard the ship will have to make a dexterity saving throw or fall off. Please, everyone
well
else, roll dexterity saving throws or fall off due to the slickness.
I mean, Jimmy's below deck. He's not falling off anywhere.
Sure. Tomo's fine. Breezy! He's going to slide towards the rail. Breezy, you're about to go over the side. Can I get an acrobatics or athletics check to hold on? The DC's a 12.
Is
Nero?
anybody trying to help her?
I didn't think she was gonna fall off, so I didn't have feather fall prepared.
Tomo,
No,
can I
she
get your... Can I get it?
She has a cloak, but
Yeah, can I get an acrobatics check from Tomo to grab Breezy as she's about to slide off the side? Okay, Tomo, as Breezy does fall off the side, you're able to snag
Oh!
her.
don't
Not
worry.
this
This
time.
is an illusion. This isn't real.
Tomo, you had to extend your arm over the side to catch her because she was already on her way down.
Using that bugbear reach. Let's just
It's
handle
not
the
real,
illusions
Jesse.
here on the deck, Breezy.
It's not real, but just in case it isn't, pull me up anyways.
Deuce, can I get your dexterity
Very
saving
wise.
throw, please? This is gonna be great if Deuce goes over the side as well. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm right. No.
Okay, you're fine.
2.
Holy nice.
Okay, with a 27, you're able to.
He goes over
prevent-
he goes over the other end, and Tomo has to extend his other arm to catch it.
Pulls a Spider-Man.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
like Mr. Fantastic or something.
Not Deuce is able to maintain his footing in this case. And thanks to Jim really being below decks. Lumi,
So
you are currently on the deck as well, correct?
If it was raining, she wouldn't, and it's raining crap, she wouldn't have been on a deck.
You'd
She,
be below
she doesn't
decks?
want to get wet. She would be below decks.
Understood.
She'll leave Jimmy alone, not pester him, but she would be below decks.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Lumi, below decks,
Yeah.
there's a repeated drop that just hits you right in the top of the head. Blip.
Ugh.
Blip.
She would just move.
As you
To another
move,
spot.
you're gonna feel another one. This time on your left ear. Blip. Wherever you go below the deck here, this is gonna happen. Please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Look, guys, there's ways to be evil without doing damage.
Indeed.
Lumi, wherever you go, you're gonna find all the leaks on this ship. As the deck of the ship slowly dribbles into the bottom of the ship.
Yep, fair enough. She's not happy about that.
It's so mean. All right. This day passes pretty much uneventfully, except for the dismal aspect of the mud storm. It's exhausting to travel through. Generally, with this dripping happening down below decks, this could impact your rest. Can I get your wisdom saving throw? Generally, as you attempt to take your long rest below the deck, you're going to suffer a level of exhaustion.
I don't actually sleep though, so I don't even know if the rain would bother me.
It's
I just have to-
the fact that you're taking a long rest inside the lair actions of Malfedor.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you are being disturbed during your long rest.
I mean, I'll take it. Just I'm looking at the verbiage. I said to be inactive and motionless. But I will take my
Yeah, it's about the long
exhaustion.
rest,
Yeah,
not necessarily
yeah.
the sleeping.
Where is effects?
Conditions up at the top right, underneath health.
Yeah, there we go. We lost.
It's, it's like you're being interrupted in
Right.
your
Your rest cycle.
4-hour rest cycle. That's the problem.
It's icky and nasty, and I'm being really mean. All right. So,
Jimmy's like, I'm also investing in an umbrella. Actually, wait, what he ends up doing,
yes, sir.
as it bothers him, is he pulls out his tent and sets up his tent and goes inside of it. He has a tent. He's a 2-person tent.
Okay.
So after like 2 hours of that and this
Sure.
nonstop bothering him, he's like, I'm going to the tent. So he starts setting up a tent. He's like, Nero, you got to run the ship longer.
All right. Sleep well, buddy.
He's gonna try
I
to take
got this.
another long rest.
Okay. As Nero's going to hold down the fort for yet another 4 hours. Generally, can I get another wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, so whether the dripping is bothering him,
Or something
Flop.
else.
Flop.
I've got something else in mind here if you feel this one. With a 22, generally, the dripping has collected under the tent and you are sleeping in a wet puddle.
I hate
Or
this.
resting in a wet puddle.
I don't know whose
So-
idea this was, but I hate them.
You are not going to get your level of long rest here, unfortunately.
That's fine. It's just he's just being grumpy about it now. Like,
That's valid. All right. Well, as the day passes, the gray day, beige and brown, washes past slowly and boring. I have to ask, because one of the characters in the party is afflicted with the disease. And this is not a disease that I imposed upon them, but a disease that the player placed upon their character. Breezy,
ADHD.
how does your ADHD kick in?
I mean, she's actually she doesn't get bored because she's basically pacing the boat back and forth because she's very agitated. Because she's just second guessing everything that's happening. So I imagine she's actually quite tired at the end of the day. And
Okay.
she's just thinking constantly about, oh, is that real? Just examining every single thing and just being like, is that real or is it not real? And trying to like come up with reasons why it could be real or why it could be not real. And she's doing that for literally every single thing she sees, which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is quite preoccupied, and she doesn't have to worry about getting bored.
All right. So let's say that there's a 12-hour day. Can I get 12d20?
Jeez,
Just to see where we're at with those checks.
12d20.
All right. So with the 2 there, Breezy, about, that would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Right after lunchtime, Breezy, you're going to feel a pressure on your mind. What if the boat's not real? What if this whole thing's an illusion? What if reality isn't real and everything that you're going through right now is a psychotic break? You're actually inside of a room at the Grand Library, thinking about this horrible adventure. You have a deadline coming up and you're going to be late for that paper. Your parents are going to be disappointed, Breezy, and you're going to get an
Well, I don't
F.
Oh God. Well, the only thing to do would be to write the paper right now, just in case. I can't just go back to the Grand Library. So the only she is going to. Well, it's still raining. It's
all
slushy.
day.
Yeah. So she has to go downstairs. So she will go downstairs, and
Generally, we have found what caused your interruption of your rest.
she will go downstairs and she will prestidigitate herself, relatively dry and clean, and she will pull out her book and she will start writing a paper that she's supposed to, just in case. She doesn't know if she's here or not. It might, just because the boat might not be real doesn't mean it's not real. It's just a possibility, so she has to prepare for all possibilities. And so she is writing the paper that might be due.
But Breezy, what was the topic?
The topic was
Can I get a
Angry
history check?
warlords and what happens when you interrupt their sleep.
mad. Let's see. Techno babble. I'm trying to find a good example. Man. Let's see.
I'm so sorry, Nero. Too close to real life.
That's why when you said it, I was like,
Yeah, it's a paper about a magic etheric flow mechanics. There we go. I'll just go with that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, this is it's basically about how energy travels from one magical energy travels from one spot to another, and the different ways that can happen.
Breezy,
and,
as you're
different-
attempting to write this paper, a large brown wet droplet hits right in the center of the paper.
her eye twitches. She is going to haha, I have prestidigitate. I will prestidigitate that away.
Understood.
Magic solves everything. I also have mending if that's needed.
All right.
But let's see. Yeah, you can. No, that's a trinket. Yeah, you can instantaneously clean or soil an object. So
You're
yeah,
good.
so she cleans it.
Cool. You clean the paper.
Hey, Days, can you help me out?
Crazy, I'm trying to
what,
figure out here.
what are you needing?
No, can you just proofread this for me? Just give it a look over.
Deuce, I am going to presume that you did pick up your jacket, put on your glasses and everything in spite of the crooked leg, correct?
So actually, he's gonna cast mending on it when he wakes up in the morning. He's gonna go over his spell as he's prepping his spells. He's gonna see the bright glass back. Yapul, and he'll swap out one of his cantrips with mending, and he will fix
From your spell book,
he'll
correct?
cast mending. Yeah.
Okay. Deuce, do you have an enduring spell book?
I do.
Awesome. Cool. So the muddy rain hits the wax paper and rolls off.
Yep. He will fix his glasses first thing in the morning once he sees them, and then he will have done other things, and then he'll proofread this paper.
Sure. As you go to proofread the paper, like the professor that you were, you look through the glasses and, Deuce, the glasses are all smudged to hell. The mud has gotten all over them.
He will he'll actually take the hat, the fedora, because he doesn't actually wear it very often. He'll actually put it on so that way it covers his glasses. Prestidigitate his glasses.
Sure.
So they're clean and he'll continue reading.
Cool. Can you read Breezy's handwriting? Breezy, can I get your sleight of hand check, please?
Her handwriting is very good.
We're just shooting for 10
Uh,
for him to be able to read
I don't
it.
think she can play.
the way I've been rolling, but I will spend an inspiration.
You're going to spend the inspiration here?
It actually, I think I've told you this before.
Yes.
It's actually like a thing. All my characters have extremely nice handwriting because it's like wish fulfillment on the real life player's part.
I understand that.
There we go.
All right. Cool. So, yes, it's very nice, flowery handwriting, very perfect script for you,
No,
Deuce.
her handwriting isn't flowery at all.
Not
It's
at all?
actually extremely robotic.
Okay. It's
everything
terminal
is like
font?
it's basic. Every letter is exactly the same. Like as their she writes like a computer basically.
Understood.
Yeah.
Deuce?
And because this is a professional paper, she is refrained from doodling on the sides.
Breezy, you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you. I can use it on more stupid rolls instead of like re-rolling to save if I fall off the boat.
Deuce, as you read this paper, is it any good? Breezy, can I get your intelligence check?
Re-roll.
I'm going to use the
we
inspiration now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you worked hard to impress Mr. Strom, Deuce, it's actually really well-written paper.
I rolled wisdom instead. That should be a 20.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very well-written paper that is going to make you think. In spite of its robotic font that causes it to be exceedingly easy to read, the prose of the paper is quite good.
Yeah, he will look it over, and as he's reading it, he's kind of nodding along.
Deuce,
Like,
there's a
and then
moment in
at
here.
some point he'll
There's
be.
a moment in here, Deuce. I need a wisdom saving throw, please. Deuce,
23
she's not
with
quite.
Jimmy is 25.
There was a moment where you were almost afraid that you were going to have to tell Breezy she was smarter than you, but that passes as you remember a few fine points about this transference.
Yeah, he'll be reading it and be like, "It's pretty good. It's pretty good," and then he'll be like, "This is really good.
Duh.
This is too good." And then he'll keep reading it and be like, "Oh, actually, I would have used a different syntax in this situation here.
Well, that's
clarify it for your." But I'm just saying, if you were to present this with Thesis board, they would be saying things like that. I'm just saying.
Ugh.
I'm just
Well,
saying. I have
point is the
experience in that.
underlying-
You know, if you were to put this, forward to get your PhD, they would not accept this.
Well, yeah, I've only been working on it for 2 hours. The point is, the underlying facts and data is correct. Look here. Look at these equations. That's the important part. That's the stuff that's easy to get wrong. No, just I can always make it sound better later. Jeez.
But
Jimmy he comes out of his tent after hearing all this commotion. He goes, "Some of us are trying to sleep. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna burn that paper and make you eat it."
No, I need this in case reality isn't real and I'm actually back at the library.
That's fine. You can do it. You can do it in a normal tone of voice.
Sorry.
Jimmy,
He looks at Davis. Quiet in the library.
and Jimmy crawls back into his tent, all grumpy.
hush. But seriously, it is a very good paper, Percy. It is technically, the data is technically correct, but I think these worries of yours are only going to be temporary. I have a feeling the other parties at play here have been manipulating us.
Cogit ergo sum.
As the rest of the day passes, you guys will spend the day in the rainy boredom. Generally, at some point, you're going to have to give up your rest.
Yeah.
And
You
are you
will
going to take
eventually
over?
go up and-
Go
And
ahead.
take over for Nero. Yeah, he's
Understood.
gonna go up and take over for Nero.
Cool. As it begins to get darker, the orb of direction is still spinning in odd directions.
Nero would have told Jimmy about that when they did their shift change. Be like, hey, this thing is acting weird. It's kind of, something's affecting it, from what I can tell. But yeah, I would just do your best to try to see.
Jimmy picks it up.
Cool. Can I get your insight
Okay.
check, please?
Yeah, he kind of taps it a couple times in the middle, and it's like with the big old metal finger.
Ding, ding, ding.
I got 21, so.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks broken, Nero. You should probably invest in a new one.
All right, I'll take it. If you don't want it, it's not acting right. I'll take a look at it later and see what I can figure out.
All right.
At that point, Nero would go downstairs.
Awesome.
Go take a rest.
So, as the sun sets and it grows even darker, generally you don't have an orb of direction to sail by tonight.
Lumi will stay next to Jimmy and cast tiny hut around him,
Very well.
and she will sleep on the deck.
Okay.
Breezy does have a drift globe. She'll take out the drift globe, and tie it to the prow,
Okay.
and turn it on. And she'll tell him is the activation word to turn on the daylight is Lumos, but it only lasts for an hour. So
That's going to let him see 30 feet out or 60 feet out, correct?
Let's see.
You can use the star map if you want. You just need to attune to it.
Okay, so it's light or daylight. So light.
Mhm. Light
I
is
think
2020.
light is 2020, and then daylight. If he needs it to go brighter, to turn on, if he needs to turn on the high beams, it's 60-60.
Sure. So,
And that lasts an hour.
generally, how high off the water are you going to sail the ship?
Probably about 60 feet.
Okay. Cool. Well, you won't be able to see the surface then because you're too high.
Well, I'll just be high enough where I can see the surface.
All
put
right,
it
so
that
40
way.
feet up. Understood.
Okay.
So as you bring the ship down near the surface of the water, you guys are able to sail along. Generally, there's figures that will dart in and around the drift globe. They can't enter the tiny hut, but you'll recognize the familiar form of Sturgis. However, these Sturgis are not the size of the normal ones. These are not the 8-inch Sturgis. These Sturgis are 6-foot wingspans with sword-like beaks that could drain a human in a second. You've heard rumor of them, generally. This entire area was infested with these just a couple of years ago. As these things dance around the light being attracted to your ship, you're going to hear them on the hull, crawling.
You know, guys, I'm really glad. Well, he's talking to himself. He's like, I'm really glad I'm not a human. Hope everyone's safe.
You said the there's no the wheel is at the same level of the deck, right, Eric?
Yes,
Okay. And the entrance downstairs
he's in the middle.
is
Yes.
it's in the middle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As you guys are sailing along, the rest of you are down below, I presume, in the other tiny hut,
Sleeping.
attempting
think
to
sleep.
sleep. You guys will hear the clatter of fingernails on the side of the ship as the claws tap, 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 outside. Can I get perception checks from everyone? And in this case, in the rare case, you guys want to roll low in order to be able to ignore this.
Plus,
Now my dice are going to roll high. How much you want to bet?
Breezy's fine. I've been rolling
Breezy's
like shit
asleep?
all game.
Nero, you can fall asleep or shoot for 15 or below. Tomo?
Oh no, Tomo.
15 or below, yeah, okay.
Fail. Almost can't fail.
Tomo, you are hyper aware. And in most cases, your hyper awareness is a benefit. However, as Breezy, Nero, and Deuce fall asleep tonight, the constant awareness of the world around you and the numerous monsters that are waiting to feed upon your flesh should you exit the tiny hut, they're all over the ship, and you can hear every single one, every single scratch and claw, every tappity tap. You hear the bzzz of the power crystals electrocuting several of the Sturges as they attempt to claw into those power crystals. A small smile might cross your face. However, through the entire night, Tomo, you are unable to get a long rest and will gain a level of exhaustion.
Understood.
The rest of you will get your long rest. Did Libby roll her perception check?
No, I didn't.
Okay, please get
She was
that.
upstairs.
Yeah, you can hear them as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the early morning, when the scratching and everything has stopped before everybody else has woken up, Tomo he'll check himself real quick to see if he can feed himself during the night,
Okay.
and hopefully hopefully nothing's there, and then he'll make his way up to the
Can I
upper
get over
deck.
some saving throws, sir?
Sure.
Because I have to play into this now. All right. You don't have advantage on this, I don't think, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Tomo, you wet the bed.
Oh no.
And Lumi, you got higher than a 15, so you stayed awake as well. So I'm gonna need you to add a level of exhaustion as well.
It's fine.
Well, Tomo feels the shame wash over him, but he cleans himself up and makes his way to the top deck.
Can I get a stealth check to do so without the others detecting you? Because
Sure.
as we know as children, we try to hide this, and you're able to do so without being embarrassed by the other people. Your self-embarrassment is enough.
So Tomo makes his way to the top of the deck. And he kind of just like climbs up out of the stairwell and nods at Jimmy and just kind of stands next to him and takes a deep breath in the morning air and kind of shares the silence with him for a moment.
Tomo, as you came onto the deck, there are sturges impaled in the deck. Their noses are stuck in the wood, and you have to crawl over these stuck individuals with their claws writhing around trying to claw at you. They can't escape. They are restrained.
Tomo will just like take out his sword and just slowly start jabbing each one of them in the head while just standing there with Jimmy.
Very well.
Oh jeez. Yeah, Breezy.
And,
Breezy will at this point be waking up and she'll be helping, like ray of frosting them. Like, we can't let them be tearing up the deck of the boat. Like that's actually really bad.
As you guys repeatedly kill them, there's going to be a good 80 of them impaled on the ship.
Yeah.
It looks like a pincushion full of sturge heads all over your ship.
5 or 10 minutes of work.
Yep, walking past them now has formed a little bit of a minefield of sturge heads and beaks.
Well, at least it gives us something to do today. As you know, I'm assuming they're all dead at this point, so I don't have to worry about them attacking me.
We're not. If you guys want to roll the 80 attack rolls, we can, but it's not necessary.
They're restrained. So once they're dead, Breezy will start, just grabbing them by the head and wiggling them out and pulling them out of the deck. Like,
Gonna
that's
get
weird.
one athletic check from you, Breezy.
Can.
And you try to pull the barbed snouts out of your ship. Yeah, okay, so Breezy will have figured out how to do this, and she is strong enough to pull these out.
Yeah, she's a country girl. She knows how to do this. Yeah, she's like weeds. She's just pulling them out and tossing them over the ship.
Understood. Go. As the ship sails southwards along the Phantom Run, 40 feet above the surface of the water, the dawn will break, and the clouds have given way from the mud storm to a mostly cloudy sky. And, Nero, it promises to be hot. After the mud
He's not
storm.
gonna like that.
When Nero wakes up, Jimmy's gonna look at him in the eyes and be like, "I'm gonna go try to take a nap now."
Good luck, buddy.
He's gonna hand the ship over to Nero and go down below deck.
Somewhere
He's gonna.
off in a distant land, there's an orc that would enjoy the weather today. But it's not here, and it's not you guys.
Nero's gonna recheck the orbit direction to see if it's still acting wonky.
Please roll your insight check.
Yep.
Yes, it is. It's still acting wonky.
My dice are they're back in full throttle.
I'm sorry,
Yay.
man.
I had halfway decent dice for about 3 hours.
All last night. Yep.
Yep, about 3 hours.
So, you guys will be able to easily follow the Phantom Run southwards. The stagnant, slowly moving water just sloughs towards the sea. As you look down, you can see clouds of insects crawling along the sides of the banks. One of them will lazily come up near the ship, but it's too high for them to really bother with. You guys know with your passive information that most of these bugs are going to be able to transmit malaria. You guys want to stay pretty high up because over a certain altitude, they're not interested in you. You're able to overcome many of these encounters. You guys bypass 3 such swarms.
Jimmy's gonna try to get another long rest, by the way.
You can only attempt 1 long rest every 24 hours, but generally you're going to attempt your long rest.
Well, that's the thing. His
Yes.
was yesterday.
Yours was yesterday,
So,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna attempt it again here.
Lumi, you can
Yeah,
only
you
attempt
should-
1 long rest in every 24 hours.
That's why I
Yay.
was asking the question.
Yep,
Yes.
that's all. All right, generally, you will gain a long rest and eradicate your level of exhaustion.
Yay!
All right. Yeah, Lumi's going to have to wait until tonight in order to
No,
train
no,
again.
it's no problem.
Yeah.
I wasn't intended to take one. I
All
just
good.
wanted to know what the ruling
Just-
was.
Just check marking things, that's all.
I agree. That's fine.
All right. Today, as you guys head southwards again, generally, you take your long rest, and as you do so, it's so relaxing. It's restful, and the wetness of the deck, the wood has soaked up the mud water, and you're able to finally get some sleep, in spite of just shutting down.
That's nice.
Tomo, you're on deck today with Nero, Deuce, Lumi, and Breezy. What are you doing today, Tomo? Tomo, you're on deck
He
with Nero, Deuce, Lumi, and Breezy. What are you doing today?
He is doing some more training. He's just kind of making his way to the back of the ship and trying to leap towards the front of it over and over again. Trying to jump as far as he can.
Okay, can I get an acrobatics check, please? Awesome. With a 23, you leap and you're able to land just at the very edge of the rail, almost about to fall over, but manage to save yourself. That was close. Breezy, what are you doing this morning?
She is probably well, she's figured out that apparently true seeing does not freaking help. So she's probably trying to figure out what else to do with she's focusing on her spell book. She's rearranging her spells, trying to prepare as best she can for whatever nonsense is gonna be thrown at us.
Okay.
literal nonsense, yeah, in this case. So yeah, she's just focusing on her spell book.
Breezy, can I get a wisdom
Word of
saving
Breezy.
throw, please?
Let's get a wisdom saving throw.
You do have +5 because of the Order of Protection.
Yay. Not
Awesome. Breezy, your book, it keeps slipping as you're trying to change your spells. It turns upside down and then flips over. The pages shift due to a breeze. You're going to be unable to change your spells today.
She's gonna narrow her eyes at that, and she's gonna. I thought she's gonna look over at the others. I thought Maleficadora was like the avatar of fear, not the avatar of inconvenience.
Breezy's fear is not being able to control the situation.
It's also the avatar of stretching definition. Yes.
Yay. All right.
Yeah, no, her fear and annoyance is slowly turning into anger.
Absolutely. That's valid. As it should. As it should.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. But none of those involve fear, so she's fine.
Right. All right. Eventually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let you change out spells. I don't want to do that.
Oh no, it's fine because
Okay.
she was actually just doing Cartomancer.
Understood.
Is
That's fine.
mechanically what she's doing.
Okay.
Because I already have the spells I want prepared.
Very well.
But
Then functionally,
she's
it doesn't
gonna-
make an impact, but we're going to say it did. Cool.
yeah, she's looking at the others and just say, "What? This is day 3. How much more do we have of this? 4 more days."
4 more days.
No, if only I could, and if only I could cast the imprison spell. When we meet Malavadoro, I'm gonna do awful things to that demon.
Great. Deuce, this morning, are you changing out any spells? You opened your spell book this morning, Dave Strom. Are you muted, Deuce Strom?
Soul Cage? Would that work?
Do we lose Mr. Strom?
I don't know.
You must have lost Mr. Strom.
Probably.
All right. Well, we'll cover that later then. Luminostra.
Yes.
In your exhausted state, it's been a taxing effort. You've seen the fears of others manifested, and you're just waiting for something to happen. And then you're going to feel a tug around your neck, your necklace, your sanctum. It's calling to you.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
You hear a voice in your mind. Luminostra, are you there? It's Jedial.
That's impossible, she realizes. Because she would have to allow it to anybody to get into her mind. So she ignores it.
Other people can hear this voice as well. It's not in your head. Nero, you can hear the voice of Jedial calling to Luminostra.
She's not aware other people can hear that. She's
Sure.
just like,
I was gonna say, where's Lumi?
Lumi's
and
on
then
the
she
deck.
kind of stood and staring out in the direction of the fountain run.
Yep.
Hold on. Dal's just like, hey, listen, hey.
Hey, Link, listen, Link.
So
I don't think Nero's ever heard Jedial, so he wouldn't know anything.
you
that
did
was
hear Jedial.
anyhow.
You went into the sanctum and met Jedial long ago.
Yeah, y'all met Jedi.
Did we? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not real. It's not
Lumi
real.
is currently ignoring it. Because
Understood.
she's thinking it's in her mind,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's valid.
that's impossible. So she's just like staring in the front, just like hand on the chin, just looking forward.
Can I get an
you
insight
know-
check from her?
And if it's not real, and Jedial gets mad at you later, you can just explain to her that reality is being warped.
Okay.
I
In
have
this case, I'm going to give you the
advantage.
advantage because you would know that this should be impossible.
I have the exhaustion disadvantage on ability check.
no. Okay. In that case, Lumi, you're going
Yeah.
to see a presence appear before you.
Yes. She
Jedial
looks-
swirls into existence onto the ship. Luminostra, I called for you.
Oh. Hello, Dial. I'm sorry. I was distracted. How can I help you?
Ramasas is loose.
Is he now? I've been meaning to talk to you about him or them. What has he done this time?
He has escaped the prison. He's made his way to the material plane. And he seeks
His
to
prison?
supplant you as my student.
When did you put him in a prison?
When we
Is
last
he-
spoke, he was already there. It would have been approximately
Was he-
2 weeks ago.
Mm. That's interesting. I like what you're trying to do. And she's no longer talking at Jadao now. Because less than 2 weeks ago, I actually spoke to Ramassus. He's not in any prison.
She narrows her eyes at you.
You're
you spoke
lying.
to him.
No, he spoke to me.
What did he say?
He betrayed you, Red. Why don't you wish to learn that? I like to see you
Luminostra?
try.
Luminostra, are you being insolent to me? Remember, the player may know that this is an illusion, but the character believes that this
No.
would have to believe
So
that this.
no. So
Okay.
here's the thing.
Okay.
So far, less than 2 weeks ago,
Right.
Ramassus contacted her,
Yes.
and the character themselves already in hypersensitive to the idea that there will be things trying to play. So she's already on her back foot
Mm-hmm.
about anything that's going to appear because she's been watching all her friends and people stuff happening, and this apparition of Jadal is talking about something that's not possible, like saying that he put Ramassus 2 weeks ago in a prison, and Lumi knows for a fact that she spoke to Ramassus less than 2 weeks ago when he was not in a prison. He in fact told Lumi that he was turned into a lemur and that he spent a week in hell and that he was free now and that he had to use some other third-party person to go and speak to her. So she's assuming
Mhm.
that this is not possible, that whatever is in front of her actually is not Ramassus. Sorry, Jediah.
Okay.
She might be wrong. There might be a
Right.
little bit of doubt in her mind, and I suppose we can do this, but that is my rationale and the reason why she believes this is not Jediah.
Okay.
Yes.
Regardless, Jedile's response to you is, why are you being this way? Is it because of
I
the
do.
Phantom Run, your approach to this terror demon?
Terror. It is not terror. It is a child. A pathetic creature playing on people's weaknesses, feeding on their fears. It is worthless. A worthless creature that will meet its end. And the fact that it uses the fears of others to feed itself proves to me that the most it fears it is its own demise, and I hope it can feed it on its own fear that it will die when we arrive there.
And what if you are wrong?
Then time will tell.
Luminostra, I am disappointed that you would speak to me in this way.
Sorry. We get out of here and it turns out that this is actually her.
Oh, if it is, that's fine. Then you will deal with it.
Deuce, you've been granted inspiration. And Breezy's also been granted inspiration.
Yay!
I understand that you are attempting to be cautious. Such things
Then
are
you
important.
should- Then what you should do is leave me alone, and we can talk about this later when we are done. Your presence is affecting everything on this ship. You should leave.
Roll a
Now,
persuasion check, please.
it's with disadvantage always because
Yes,
of
please. Jediah looks at you. Because I like you, Luminostra, I am going to make an excuse for your behavior. However, the next time we speak, you will apologize. And Jediah will swoosh out of existence.
Okay.
And now
Let me put
Louis
my
like, oh
hands on
shit,
the face.
that was too easy. Was that
Thank
actually
you,
her?
Let me get to, and let me just like groans after this is done, and she just kind of looks towards the end of the Fanta run, just like, and she turns to you guys. Are we there yet?
No.
4 more days.
Over the next 4 days,
Is it getting hot?
we
Feels
are
like it's
going
getting
to
hot.
pass the next 4 days because I want to get you guys there, and I could drag this on for 3-4 more sessions, and it's not fun. So, I think I have tortured the players enough. However, I haven't tortured the characters enough. I'm going to ask for some indulgence and some creativity from my players. Over the next 4 days, I need 4 fears to come to life. Let's do 2 for each of the players here. 4 fears was too much. Breezy, what 2 fears impacted her over the next couple of days?
So it was going for the more metaphysical stuff like existence.
Yeah.
And then that worked some, but she's also fine. I imagine later it starts going for the more visceral, immediate fears. Fire. She's terrified
Understood.
of fire.
The ship will catch fire.
That probably freaks her the fuck out because she can feel it, right?
Oh yeah. Can I get wisdom saving throw from you, Breezy, to prevent the ship from catching on fire?
She does have a spell for that.
I understand.
She immediately. Well, first let's do the wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes. Oh, not bad.
Okay. With the +5, you will resist, and the fire does not happen.
Oh, okay. He was about to literally just drench the whole boat, like a deluge. She was about to create water, like right above the boat.
Yeah.
And so it had just been a wall of water falling on the boat.
Which would have spread the alchemist fire, but we're not going to do that. So, all right. Mr. Strom, what would your first fear of 2 be? Did we lose him completely?
He said,
You
"Be
said-
right back" a minute ago.
Understood. Cool.
Yeah.
Understood. We'll come back to him. Jimmerly, need some creativity, please. What fear could possibly affect Jimmerly?
Right now, I'd say that his transformation wasn't complete, and like there's more crystals starting to grow out of his back.
Understood.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can I
Yeah,
get a
that's
wisdom saving throw, please?
You see Jimmy randomly scratching his back against the ship.
Hey, Jimmy, that rest spot is back.
With a
Don't worry,
32, you're
I
able
got
to
it.
disbelieve that. With a
He's like,
32.
Jimmy's
The
like,
fuck.
yeah, got a lot of saves. Jimmy's like scratching his back against post. He's almost like kicking his leg like a dog. Like, oh, that's the stuff.
All right. Luminostra, what's a fear that could potentially afflict her over the next few days?
Did you want a 2 or just 1?
One for now. We'll do another lap through real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Does she forgets everything again, or does she forgets everything?
Okay, let's roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. What is that?
You would have gotten a long rest at some point, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Let me take that.
Inside the tiny hut, the magical effects won't affect you guys.
True.
The Sturgis
yeah,
are
so
a
she
real
rolled
thing,
20.
so that one was annoying as all hell. But
Oh, no, that's fine. The Sturgis. It would have been fun even to have the fight to the Sturgis, to be fair. But anyway.
all right, so with the 26, you're able to resist the forgetfulness.
Mm-hmm.
Nero, what would be a fear that Nero would experience over the couple days?
I'm having to dig deep on that one. I guess I could say his fear was when he found his friend Fenwick. That was the husband of that the mysterious death might have been something that he could have accidentally had something to do with.
Ooh, interesting. How could we manifest that in this case? You're going to be thinking back about the situation and how you could have prevented his death. How did Fenwick die anyway?
It was mysterious that he basically found him dead. Like I left it open for interpretation.
Okay. In that case, we're going to say that it could have been the food. You don't know. When was the last time you checked the food stores on the ship? Can I get a wisdom saving throw, sir?
Nada.
Nero, as you're concerned about the safety of the food on the ship, you think back to how Fenwick died, how it was out of the blue, how there was no sign of forced entry, how his body was sitting at the table there, face down in his meal. You had tested the food then, and there was no sign of poison then. But you guys just left Karth. The region of Karth and Ricard could have done something to the food stores. How do you know that the food that you guys have isn't poisoned? Can I get an investigation check? I'm sorry, this should be medicine. You can find the food, no problem. This is a medicine check to check the food for poison. You wouldn't be affected. With a medicine check, Nero, you're able to find that the food aboard the ship, all of the food stores, have been poisoned with a lethal toxin.
Based on that, Nero would. Who's up? Because Nero's driving, so
Jimmy,
I guess
if you can't be driving and checking the food.
Yeah, no, Jimmy
Right.
be driving. Jimmy's awake now. He can
Maybe
drive.
maybe it would have
That's right.
happened.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Because we would have. It could have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nero would have, at some point, walked around after doing the investigation and told everybody, "Hey, listen, something has happened to the food. With all of this mental
The food.
bullshit that's going on, I decided that it would be in our best interest for me to check the food for poisons, for toxins, and all of the food on the ship has been laced with toxins.
Unless you guys have the rations in your inventory, the food stores aboard the ship are toxic.
For the record, Nero has been eating his rations because he does have rations.
For the record, do you guys have rations to make your way down the Phantom Run, or were you supplied with the ship stores?
It's the ship stores, I believe. We have like several hundred pounds of food on the boat. I think.
All of that
Jimmy
food
does-
is now
Yeah, that's a
infused
lot of
with a
food.
toxin.
Jimmy doesn't eat, so he's not worried about that.
Well, that's okay. Well, first, how do we? Does Nero warn us about this, or
He does.
do we like
Yeah, that's what
come
I'm-
in and get sick?
that's-
Okay.
No, that's like actively what I'm doing right now is walking around telling everybody, hey, don't eat the food. Something has laced our food with some sort of toxins.
Like what kind of toxins? Like salmonella or like nerve gas?
It is a lethal
Uh,
toxin, purple worm poison.
It's like yeah.
It's a poison. It
Level
doesn't
one
affect
poison does a
me.
lot of damage.
It doesn't affect me. However, it will affect you guys badly.
Nero, this must have been done by the House of Flowers.
Yeah, he would suspect that, but he's not going to tell anybody that.
That's his fear.
Mhm.
Breezy
Mhm.
will take some of the I guess it's like salted pork or something
Yep.
like that. You know, she'll rehydrate it, and then she will take a single bite just to see it.
Okay, get a Constitution saving throw. The
Let's get a
DC is a
Constitution.
25.
She can't pass that. Yeah.
All right, Breezy. You feeling tightness in your chest?
Oh yeah, that's poisoned.
I tried to tell you. Goodness gracious, child.
Breezy.
Well,
You should have
how do
let
we
me
know it's
try
real
it.
or not just a fake, a fake illusion Malavadoro?
I checked it. I went and looked at all the food.
Breezy. I need a second Constitution saving throw. You will fall unconscious as you are currently in the process of dying. DC
Yes,
25.
Are you guys below deck?
She will.
I guess that's where all the food would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will take her. As she's doing this, she's going to take her staff of healing
Okay.
and cast lesser restoration on herself.
All right. Cool.
That's two charges.
Is that after your con save to prevent falling unconscious?
Well, presumably it's in between when she
Understood.
feels it happening.
Understood. That's fine. So
Yeah.
you will remove the poisoned condition. Awesome.
Yeah.
You're no longer
That's
dying.
real.
Lumi, I'll be quiet. I won't say anything.
Nero would look at Breezy and be like, Breezy, of all the people that you're not going to listen to when it comes to poison, you're not going to listen
Well,
to me.
Like I said,
do you know
we
he's
can't
poisoned?
tell what's real or what's not.
I understand that, but at the same time, I went and checked it, and I
Yeah.
could tell it was poison.
Yeah, but how could Malavadoro knows that you know what poison is, so it would use your knowledge to make you think it's poisoned.
I think you're overthinking things, child.
I can't overthink things. She's gonna. I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. Oh, I need to remove this, by the way. So she is going to go down to, because I believe I actually have purify.
I was going to ask if anybody had that spell.
If you guys
Yeah.
have it, you guys can fix this.
Let's see.
Purify
Spell.
food and water is a level 1 transmutation spell. Can be cast as a ritual.
Is it in her list that she's got?
Well,
though?
Is
she's
a cleric.
she has the
Oh, the cleric thing?
she has a level 1 cleric, so she can.
Then she's got Cartomancer, so she can even cast as an action without being able to ritual,
Let's
if
see.
she
Well,
waits for the next
If it's
phase.
Cartomancer, she's gonna have to do it really slowly. Because she'd have to do it once per day. But where am I? Where am I?
It works on a 5. It works on a 5-foot radius. So the 5-foot radius is centered on a point of your choice.
She would have to
wait.
wait till tomorrow to prepare it, because Cartomancer, she can only prepare it once she prepares her spells. So
Okay.
But
she's like,
you
"Don't worry,
have-
she'll
This
fix
is
it
a
tomorrow."
level 1 spell. You probably don't have it prepared either.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't remember. Do you need to prepare a spell to cast as a ritual? I think you do, don't you?
Yes.
uh,
It has to be
Okay.
in your
So if
ritual
you don't
book.
have it
Yeah.
prepared,
If
or
you cast it as a ritual, if it has
then-
if it has the ritual tag, you can cast it as long, but you have to have the extended casting time.
yeah. Well,
You don't need to have it
it's a
prepared,
ritual,
though.
so yeah, she can. It's because she has that level 1 in cleric. She can.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll actually spend the rest of the day, because it's gonna take her 11 minutes per thing of food, to start purifying the food.
Understood. Cool.
Uh,
As you guys spend the rest of the day purifying the food, once one section of the food is purified, you guys can eat. So,
I'm telling you, he's not the demon of fear. It's like if you put it all together, he's the demon of inconvenience.
Yeah, because you
It
guys
makes
are all
sense.
inconveniencing me.
For the record, all
Yeah, like,
fear is
remember-
inconvenient.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't sleep when Deus and I were having our very productive and high level discussion about magic. That was inconvenient. And then he was messing with my spell book, and now he's messing with our food.
So,
yeah.
all right. So as we
Continuing.
check mark that one, Darth Phobos, I'm not wrong. This is one of those philosophical things that I love dabbling with. Yes, fear is simply inconvenience that we magnify. Chomo, what is a fear that your character would have over the next few days?
A fear that's very present in his mind right now is that the assassins that are after him will show up and he won't be able to protect people, just like whenever the assassins showed up for Abe, he wasn't able to protect him.
All right. Get a wisdom saving throw, please. All right.
Whoa.
you do have inspiration
I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah.
to prevent the assassin strike on the ship.
The 1 and a 2? What the hell?
Wow.
Okay. That's
let's
another
go with a
natural
1 and a 4.
All right, that's Tomo's inspiration.
I will grant Tomo my inspiration.
As you guys attempt
Well,
to avoid meta.
Yeah,
side
part of
here.
me is kind of curious about what's going to happen.
Let's go with another natural 1.
Part of me wanted to see that.
Okay,
Part of me wanted to see that happen.
Jesus. Like,
Are
So,
you just gonna dream a party of level 20 counterflower assassins
all right,
on the ship?
cool. Tomo, you've been granted inspiration. Would you like to use it again?
Let's go for it.
Very well.
what the fuck? Do you have like the permanent natural ones on your?
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck?
All
I think I
right.
just rolled a 2, a 1, a 1, a 1, and then a 1.
That like I feel like that
The
is.
probability of getting another one is extremely high. Like,
Yeah, I
Dan's
feel like
in there.
this is
What's wrong with the code?
like I
no, I mean, it's like there's nothing wrong with the cuts. Like, this is pretty fun.
like
I believe this is the
I-
fear of Belvedere that I don't have to do.
yeah, like I want to give you an inspiration, but like I want to see what happens after this.
All right, so Breezy, do you want to give him inspiration?
I mean,
You do have it.
it's not like he's gonna people are gonna insta die, right? Like I kind of just want to see what
We're
happens.
gonna get high-end assassins riding on dragons to attack the party if you guys don't make the saving throw.
Those are very flashy assassins. You know what? I will give my inspiration.
Very well.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. With Jimmerly's bonus, you look into the horizon, searching for what could have been there, and they are not there. However,
He has that like overwhelming sense of dread for a second, though. He like sees some shapes in the shadow in the clouds or something.
yep. All right, we're gonna take a snipping tool of that one because that's exactly the opposite of what happened on Friday night. Goodness gracious!
I need to read the
That's happened
recap.
like that.
I encourage
Absolutely
everybody to
wild.
read the recaps to find out what happened on last Friday night on a Toivo and Sea Dogs.
No, Friday Night Lights,
Oh, Friday Night Lights as
Yeah,
well. Yeah, that's
where
a
Matilda
little
got the
Friday.
4 straight crits
Yes.
on their BBEG. Oh man, 4 straight nat ones.
To be honest, the most amazing thing I ever seen somebody do it was Tomo one-shotting the mummy lord in one round.
Right?
That was.
That
Alright.
was like begin roll initiative. Tomo, you're done. Oh, he's dead. End of initiative. Like, all right. Next.
As you've stolen Nero's dice. And he's like, keep them.
Yeah.
All right, Juice, we've been going through an exercise of a little bit of player improv and intuition on your character. We're going to go through this a second time here, but Deuce, we're montaging the 4 days that remain before you arrive at Melividora's lair. During one of those days, your character is going to have a terror. What terror would afflict Deuce Strom, the first one of 2? Is Deuce...
Had you asked before we made it to the Hypic archives, it would have been the initial experiment, the initial cataclysm. But new information has revealed some things. So there's a difference there. He wouldn't... There isn't so much fear around it now as confusion. So I think now it would be... Because he knows he's chasing these keys and they're extremely powerful, and he's messing with things he's not certain of. So he's more afraid of something similar happening again, though, with this group in pursuit of what he's chasing. He's afraid of essentially destroying reality, just like he did originally, but with this group.
Understood. Can I get a wisdom saving throw, sir?
Come on.
Let's.
Ooh, 15.
Okay.
Okay. Where's my character sheet? Chase, go.
Deuce Strom.
I have something for
With your
you.
best shot.
You want to destroy reality?
As you are afraid of disturbing reality and destroying reality
By
as it
accident. By accident.
By accident.
Wait, what is
By
it?
accident. There's some big evidence of the
Was
accident,
this
right?
consideration while you were inspecting the frame that you've created?
There you go. Press that button. Press that button, Dills.
Yeah,
Press that button, Dills.
yeah. While throughout this whole journey, because we left Karth before he could
Yes.
pick up his metal frame.
Right?
So
So you do
he
have the arcane
has every
crystal,
now and
though,
then-
right?
Yes, I have the crystal.
I'll do that one.
Deus has the crystal, and every now and then, whenever there's just been a lull, he'll be pulling out the blueprints that have the frame, and the crystal, and he'll just be palming it, examining it. But yeah, he will oftentimes find himself just kind of palming the crystal, or having the crystal kind of just floating in his hand as the magic in it is just kind of pulsing through it.
As it pulses through it today, it crosses a thread of a ley line. A small hair of magic crosses this chronomantic crystal. Please, Mr. Strom, press the pink button.
The second he noted, like the second that it crossed the ley line, he'll feel like a sharp ping in the back of his mind. It just, because he is attuned to the chronomantic magic naturally, he just realizes, he's like, shit.
As a wild magic surge bursts forth.
Oh god.
All right.
767. What is that?
Mr. Strom, do you have a weapon at your hip?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have the scimitar.
Mr. Strom, I need you to roll 1d4.
1d4.
Because it happens to every man at some point in their lives. But the blade at your hip, sir, softens into a silk scabbard and flops at your side, completely limp and useless. And as it resolidifies, it's twisted into a fabric-like shape where it rested against the seat that you were on. Your scimitar, in its current state, is ruined.
At least it wasn't Dolomite.
Yeah, well, although that would prove to be a bit of a conundrum because the blade itself is made of time.
Is it?
I might have to talk to Jimmy. But this.
Have to read for.
And he'll look back towards the crystal in his hand, because he was honestly expecting like something dangerous to happen because he had no idea what could happen. And he's just gonna brace himself, and then when he actually opens his eyes, he'll just see the curved scimitar, and he's just like, "Oh, ooh, yeah, that is definitely not factory new. Thanks. I'll have Jim really look at it, and he'll look back to the crystal, and he'll kind of put it away and just keep his focus on the surroundings and the areas around him.
Very well. Cool. All right, we're going to cycle through once more just to montage the next 4 days. We're just going to do this again instead of dragging through. Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so cycling back through once again. Breezy, what would be a second fear? And this is going to be the last one before you guys arrive.
After fire and after existentialism about being real, probably dying. She's afraid of dying.
Breezy, I need a wisdom saving
once and
throw.
Yeah.
Or Breezy's going to die.
Wisdom?
Yes, please. You're shooting for a
Alrighty.
25. With a +5, Breezy, the fear does cause you problems today, but you're able to avoid death.
Just out of curiosity, what would have happened if I had failed that roll? Would she have just keeled over and
She would have
died?
keeled over and died.
I mean, can Jimmy cast Revivify?
Can Jimmy cast Revivify? No, he cannot.
Without diamonds, no.
And he doesn't
I think
well,
he has some
only
diamonds.
Revivify would work on her. Shit, I gotta fix that. I need to put that in the spell store.
Yep. Ring of
The
spell
ring
storing.
of spell storing. Yeah.
All right. Well, Breezy does not die due to fear
the
of
only
death.
Yeah. The only reason she lived last time was because Mordrax was there. Shit.
However, I'm going to
yeah.
do a cool GM thing because you put the stakes so high there, I'm giving you inspiration.
Thank you.
So, as you literally just risk death on a single die roll, sir.
She on a fucking 25 shit if it wasn't for Jimmy, yeah. But yeah, I guess she feels her heart stop for a minute.
Or was afraid it
probably
would.
And then that freaks her out, but it's not real, yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna go sit down after that. She's probably gonna go downstairs.
All right. Jimmerly Adlerman, what would be a second fear that Jimmerly would have?
Giant women.
Jimmerly, can I get a wisdom saving throw to avoid the cloud giants that have been tracking you?
I got to debate this one.
Do
'Cause
you
I
want-
haven't been casting my spell to get my portent dice every day because we're montaging.
Sure.
We're gonna. I'll use my inspiration on this.
You're using inspiration on it? Very well.
Ooh,
All right.
on the nose.
Jimmerly, you look behind you and the clouds there are quite busty and robust. You can almost make out clouds that look like giant hammers and hands.
Jimmy's like, we're going faster, guys. Hold on.
Lightning crackles across like a pair of eyes in two different directions.
Survey says giant women.
Well, hold on, Jimmy. Maybe they just want to talk.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Listen.
Whoa. Perhaps they are selling something.
Jimmy's not Aimer, okay? Aimer would be like, hey, ladies, how's it going?
Luminostra, what would be a second fear that your character would be subjected to?
I don't know.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw as a bird
Yeah.
is going to be swooping by? A falcon with long, shadowy wings swoops directly towards you, Luminostra.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Luminostra. This falcon is swooping not at you, but at the shiny bauble around your neck.
Of course it is.
It's going to attempt to steal your sanctum.
Yeah, that's a good one. That animal will explode very soon.
Do you wish to re-roll the wisdom saving throw, or are you going to accept that it has taken it? Because it's going to be 60 feet off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
As this falcon dive bombs and steals the necklace.
Indeed. I don't want to lose the.
I know you don't want to lose the necklace. It'd be really bad.
Reroll.
You gonna re-roll it? Okay.
We'll reroll it.
Libby's inspiration to save her sanctum.
Oh
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good. Malevodora's messing with you guys hardcore. Alright. Nero, you're the only person with... Oh, Breezy and Nero have inspirations if you guys wanted to share to save the sanctum.
I'd like to remind everyone that the tablets of Azalan is inside that sanctum.
Yeah, Nero, you can have Nero's. He would have given it to you.
Okay.
Well, when you put it like that,
Well, I was going to give it regardless, but yeah.
A 23. As the falcon, the Shadow Falcon dives off the side of the ship. Let's roll for initiative.
Lumi can enter. So here's the thing that Lumi does.
Sure.
Lumi can enter the sanctum
When you're touching it, you can.
when I'm touching it. It doesn't actually say when I'm touching it.
It does say when you are touching this before the paragraphs where it says while you are touching this item, you can do the following.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, it is
Right.
one of the catches to that. All right, Shadow Falcon. All right. And everybody can roll for initiative because I'm sure that Lumi notifies people on this.
Yeah, she does.
All right,
Oh, that's in contract.
Tomo
I will use my boots of vigilance to give me an extra
and
1d8.
Nero.
To visualize.
I got a 7. Yeah.
Oh. Chimaroli. Got 12. Too strong. Got a 19. This is the only downside about doing Theater of the Mind, guys, is I've got to do... Did you get a 7, Breezy?
Just put the tokens on the thing. Is it-
Yeah, she got a 7.
I could have.
Just
You're
drag
right.
Just right click and do you have the party set up?
I do not.
Just so you go. Well, Lumi's there. Just drag your tokens to the
All right.
thing and select your tokens, guys.
We're good. I've got you all on there now, and then the Shadow Falcon here. Cool. Right, so here we go. The initiative for the Shadow Falcon is going to be a 21. All right. Cool. We've established that the ship can move 120 feet per round. Shadow Falcon flies at 160. So it's going to fly away from you guys. It was 60 feet off the ship. I'm going to move and dash. As it's 160 feet away plus 60, so 220 feet away. Cool. 220 feet away so far. Tomo, that bird is almost out of longbow reach. What would you like to do?
He will draw his longbow. He will feel the currents of the wind trailing off of the bird. Knock an arrow. I'm going to use my bonus action to do Kensei shot to add 1d4 if I hit. And I will take 2 shots.
All right. As the first shot strikes it, so does the second. And you have dealt 21 damage to it, leaving you with 32 health. You don't get your surprise attack because it got to act first.
Yeah, this is
Kensei shot.
Oh,
can't say
Kensei
shot.
You're correct.
I used my bonus action to do that. Yeah.
Awesome, cool. So you took it down to having 15 health. Sorry, no, 25 health. I apologize.
Yeah. I'll action surge and I'll do it again.
Cool. The 17 does not strike it. However, the 24 does. All right.
Did I bring it down to 1 hit point?
11.
Fair enough.
All right.
Is that for my turn?
All right, Nero. It's 220 feet away.
Nero can't do anything.
Okay. Generally, as Nero looks on at the Shadow Falcon flying away with the Sanctum and all your banked possessions.
Is it 120 feet?
220 feet. If you want to drive the ship closer, you can, but you're going to have to dash to get within 100 feet of it.
That's within 100 feet, you say? Well, hold on. Let me make sure I can do what I think I can do here. Did I take that? Sometimes when you have, let's see, that's subtle, and that's twinned. What did I take over here? I took. No, I did not take that. All right, doesn't. Well, all right though. Hold on. So if I do that, I do that. I'm trying to see what I have that has a range of 100 feet even in my kit. So
That's 220 feet away. I presume you move 60 feet using the ship's movement,
yep,
correct?
and then I'm gonna dash 60 feet
Okay,
with my action, and
Very
then I'm going to quicken
very well.
a fiery hammer.
Very well.
Uh-oh.
As the fiery hammer sails out there, the bird does a barrel roll.
No, God, I tried.
All right.
Oh, you know what? You know what, Eric?
Yes, sir.
You know what?
Barrel roll.
I have my one lucky to use here that I've been holding on to forever. I'm gonna use my lucky on that.
Okay.
Then I have to wait 2 dawns to recharge it. Try this again. What about 19?
And 19 does strike it.
For 10.
Leaving you
Got
with 1
3
hit point.
I rolled 3 die 10 and got 10.
All right. So, as it has 1 health, you guys are 100 feet behind it. Do Strum, what would you like to do?
We still need it within our grasp in order to keep the sanctum. He's gonna shout out as he casts Vortex Warp at 3rd level.
No,
It's Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yes.
that's right.
It got a
I'm casting
9.
it to third. So yeah, he will teleport it right to the middle of the ship, pretty much right in front of everyone, just to kill this bird.
Very well.
He'll, as soon as he pops in, he's just gonna shout, "Bring it down!" And that'll be his turn.
Okay, Breezy.
She'll cast telekinesis.
Okay. That's a strength saving throw from this creature, correct?
Let's see. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. So yes.
Understood. So, needs you to be a 17.
Jeez. Aha.
Okay. And so yeah. Do I have to beat it? Or do I have
It's just contested. If I win the contest, who wins? I don't know.
Usually it's defender who gets
Although,
the
like
benefit.
if he had 17 AC and I rolled a 17,
No, you're right.
it would
You
hit,
got it.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
but-
It's
yeah,
affected
'cause,
by
yeah,
telekinesis.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna hold it still. It's restrained.
Alright. As it is restrained here, it will fall to the deck.
But you
Sorry, I did skip you. I'm sorry. Lumi, what would you like to do? Is your sanctum is there on the deck of the ship instead of hovering over the water of the Phantom Run.
Yeah, indeed. She will walk towards the creature, look at it in his eyes, and we're coming for you next. And she's gonna cast Cosmic Pulse,
Destroying
to
it,
kill it.
and your sanctum rests on the deck there.
And she picks up the sanctum, and she looks at you guys and goes, "Thank you. I'll keep it secure." she puts her away inside her clothes. It's like over a few layers.
Yeah, that was an important one to hold on to there, Lumi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can you cast instant summons on it?
I can, yes. It's a good point, actually. Maybe I should do that. But it only works if somebody is not holding it, so it wouldn't have helped.
Well, we could wait for it to put it down, but I think we need a 5,000 gold sapphire to cast that.
It's 1,000, but 1,000 gold ruby. Well, yeah, I'll be more careful.
All right. Nero, what would be another fear of Nero's?
So, Nero being indoctrinated into the House of Orchids,
Yes, sir?
he knows who the leader is and his trainer, which was Elira.
Yep.
But the whole interaction back in Asatora with Madame Chio and how that went down, considering he got the favor, the beret.
Sure.
He's afraid that beret is some sort of magical way of tracking them that could be allowing the House of Flowers to keep up with them.
Sure. Can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep. Let's see. Wisdom save throw.
And where is the beret right now?
It's in my handy haversack.
In your handy haversack. Awesome. Cool. With the
With
26. Yep.
I passed.
With the 26, do you want me to tell you what was going to happen, or do you want to just gloss over it?
Oh, you can tell me what'll happen. That's fine.
Oh,
I mean,
the fear was going to be that they actually had a way to reach through the beret using a ring of relocation and fish around in your handy haversack and empty the contents.
they wouldn't have got much.
Well, that kind of effect is an extraplanar dimension, and your handy haversack would have exploded. Which would have been bad.
That would have sucked.
Yes.
That would have sucked.
Yep. All right. Mr. Chumma, what would be a second fear for you?
Well, Tomo knows of the existence of afterlives in this world, so he has a fear that Abe can see him and knows what he's doing and knows that he wasted decades of his life not following the way, and that that maybe Abe thinks that he's incapable of following the way anymore. Maybe Abe's given up on him, and maybe Abe thinks Tomo can't protect the people that he's trying to protect right now.
Can I get your wisdom saving throw, sir? All right. And the only person with inspiration here is Breezy. So we're gonna.
I'll give it.
You want to give it to him? All right.
Yeah.
Because we still have Deuce Strom coming up, and there are no more redemptions.
Okay. Well, Davis is like, oh, I'm afraid the entire cosmos is gonna fall apart.
Chummo has been great inspiration by the mods.
A crazy comparison.
Chummo, would you like to use that inspiration?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
Yelena.
Okay. All right. Well, this one's not too terrible, I don't think, as far as mechanical goes, but I'm going to try to traumatize you a little bit. As you have this fear, Tomo, you're going to see a cloud approaching against the wind. It arrives on the ship and manifests into a familiar form, that of Abe Aranaka. Fool! Why have you not learned? I have seen your past.
Trying to learn still, Master.
Trying. It's failing. Wasting of time.
Right, you're right. I did. Wasted so much time.
Show me what you have learned. As you face off one-on-one with Abe Aranaka, the worst fear you could have.
I don't even know what someone would do right now.
Okay, so because he doesn't
He's
know,
completely caught off guard.
we are going to go ahead and take my initiative first. All right. Abe is going to strike you, and he's going to strike you right in the belly with one punch.
Let's see. Tomo was not ready to attack, but when he is attacked, if you'll allow me, I'll use my reaction
Okay, what's the reaction?
to the first step of the formless path. Once per long rest, when you're targeted by an attack, you can use your reaction to shift your stance unpredictably. The attacker has disadvantage on the triggering attack
Very
roll.
well. What's this ability called?
First step of the formless path.
Very well. Awesome. Love that. As you demonstrate
From
your
the,
first step.
the duel with the water
Yeah.
samurai.
As you do that, the strike is going to be a 22 to harm you.
Yeah, so Tomo draws his sword and blocks the strike with the flat of his blade.
I did not teach you that. What have you learned? Your action.
Yeah, Tomo, along with that, he can move 30 feet without provoking opportunity attack, so he just like slides back from the attack across the deck of the ship. There are many other samurai like us out there, and I'm learning from all of them. Then Tomo jumps through the air after Abe and attacks.
Okay. And with the 27, he steps to the side. You still cannot strike anything.
And another attack.
Yes, sir? Weakness. Always. Do you have a third?
Yeah, Tomo just grunts. No, he doesn't have a third attack right now.
Okay. Abe looks at you. You will never learn.
Yeah, Tomo can't help but frown that he's missing.
Abe runs across the ship, passing everybody else. Does anyone want to do anything about this? No. All right.
Well, like, yeah, I don't. I guess she'd be hesitating. She doesn't know this
Understood.
is like a personal thing he has to do himself, or she should just disintegrate.
Cool.
So she's hesitating. Yeah.
As Abe runs towards you, he stops. And as he does so, he's 10 feet away, and he spins in the air, and a burst of wind rockets towards you, sir. Does a 27 strike you?
Yes, it does.
As this burst of energy forms a radiant bolt, it's going to blast you for 58 force damage.
God damn.
I need a charisma saving throw of a DC 22. With a 22 on the dot, plus 7, plus 5, a 27. Tomo, You realize that Aba Aranaka would never attack you to kill. And with that, he will disappear into a tuft of wind and sail away.
Someone's just bent over down on his knee at the front of the ship.
Sail away, sail
And
away,
house.
sail away.
You okay, Tomu? Like I wanted to help, but I wasn't sure if that was like one of those like samurai personal trial things, or if it was. Well, I guess it was obviously Malavadoro, but
It's okay, Breezy. It was just Malavadoro.
For the record,
Guys.
the only reason that I pulled his punch there is because of the nat 20. So, could he have continued and beaten up Tomo? Yes, but
so okay. So I think we're all in agreement that when we find this thing, we're gonna kick the shit out of it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I was planning on hitting with my hammer, but I guess we could kick it.
What if we? I don't have blacksmithing. I can't do that shit. What if she, casts fabricate and changes the head of the hammer to a boot?
I mean, I suppose we could do that. That'd still, I guess, kind of be a hammer. I wouldn't be actually using my leg.
It would keep the spirit of it, but she can't. She doesn't have blacksmithing, so she can't do that.
I could turn one of my hammers into a boot, I suppose.
It would be pretty cool. Okay, so I think we were kind of misinformed about we were told, you'd see your deepest fears, but like these aren't like illusions; these are actually real. So
Man.
Being seems quite powerful.
Is it actually like warping reality?
Perhaps within closer to his lair. I don't expect this creature to be able to do anything outside or very far away from where it is. Perhaps, like as I said, the closer we are, it is able to do that. But do you think that it can do it elsewhere?
I mean, in this area, in the Phantom Run, maybe. Who knows?
His presence seems to be felt as far as Karth, but I assume that as we get closer, he's more powerful.
That would make sense.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yes, there is. We can kill it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, like right now. We just got to get to that cave or whatever and clear it out.
after 4 days, you'll see in the distance a outcropping of rock just beyond where the river mouth comes out. A path headed into a carved entrance. There are footsteps headed in. As you have found Malavadoro's lair.
That's not a cave. That's
It
not
is
a
a
cave
cave.
at all. That's a tomb.
I mean, it could just be kind of a hand-carved cave. They took the cave and they had a nice entryway. I mean, don't you want a nice door on your house?
I guess.
Waiting at the doorway, off to the left, is a familiar form, dressed in crimson with silver armor, waiting for you. His silver hair shining in the daylight. Merlot is sitting here sipping some wine.
Oh, sweet, merciful Imkale. Why? Why'd you come back? Things are going really nice. It was quiet.
Is there any way that we could talk?
Confused
No.
with what I was just doing.
Because you're not real.
I'm real. You
No,
can
you're
come
not.
and touch me.
Uh-huh.
It is something that Merlot would say.
That is something. It's something that someone who's about to get disintegrated would say.
Absolutely.
But she doesn't. She doesn't want to waste a spell because we're gonna fight fucking Malefidoros.
Breezy,
Huh?
I forgive you for letting me die.
So, okay, I was upset about that, and I thought you did die. I thought the what was it called? It was the Ublex. I thought the Ublex killed you, but then Lumi saw you in Ryport. So I
course
know
she
you're
did.
not dead.
Oh, I'm not dead anymore. No, my sister resurrected me. That's why I made it into Ryport. She cried on me at the bottom of the pool with the Ublex and found my dead body there. Provided me with a new one. Pretty dashing, don't you think?
You look exactly the same.
Thank you. I do my best. I do have a style I like.
Does he have a? Is he just sitting there? Like, does he have
Sipping
any of
some
his
wine.
equipment? Like,
Yeah, he's got new equipment. It looks very similar to the old equipment.
Mhm.
Probably made from the same crafters.
yeah, I'll go over to his bag.
Okay.
I'll start going through his bag.
He looks at you as he takes the backpack off and hands it to you. He's got a good 10 bottles of wine in there. There's a couple of rations. There's 3 water skins. He's fairly well equipped for a journey in the desert.
You know what? You know what's not in here? A giant harpy egg.
He looks at you. Yeah. And I sold it.
The real Merlot wanted to keep it because he likes stories.
I sold it. The
I don't
story's
believe
already well
You're a
enough.
liar.
So,
Why are we talking? Let's just go.
Lumi is absolutely considering killing him right now. but,
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to waste spell slots. It's not
I can
real.
take a shot.
can we
Continue.
discuss something before you go inside? I know your suspicions.
The real Merlot didn't know anything. So there. That proves that you're not real.
God, I don't like to agree with Breezy, but that's actually fair.
Your suspicions are well enough. You've made it this far. There's no reason to be coy. I'm a conjuration of what you believe a friend would look like. True. Who else would you trust? Nobody. If I showed up as Zalfriora, you disbelieve her. Charity? No. Jedial, you've already dismissed. But Merlot, well, I seem to be someone you'll at least talk to instead of blasting in an instant. The doubt of if I could be real was enough for me to get a word in edgewise.
You
No, I
must
thought-
be so fucking scared of meeting us that you're now talking to us.
I am
I have
afraid not
nothing
of
to
you.
talk to you about. Lumi will ignore it,
Okay?
and she will start walking towards the entrance of
Very
the
well.
place
I mean,
and wait for the others.
Okay?
to be honest with you here, I would absolutely blast Noel in the face.
Alright.
But
Cool. With a ray of frost, you blast Merlot in the face.
but I guess Breezy's gonna take care of it for me.
Yeah,
All right.
well, like I said, I'm not gonna waste a spell slot, but that's a cantrip, so.
Cool. Let's pull up Merlot's sheet here real quick. Merlot's
I think he
character
had like
sheet.
40 HP.
Yeah, he's not
when
dead
he
yet.
stopped playing. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
He's not dead yet.
The only reason why Lumi said that is because she understood that this is Malevodoro trying to talk to us through this.
Absolutely. All right, he
So
has
she should-
83 hit points.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
What?
Wow.
How many hit points he had?
He had
83.
80 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
He had a lot.
Yep. All right. As you blast this figure with a ray of frost, he's going to look at you, Breezy. Fine. You won't talk.
Go away.
I'll go away. But before I do, know that I could make a deal with you for a sky shard. I have one. I know where it is. Kill me and you lose access to that knowledge. And the figure's going to get up and begin walking away.
I still say we kill him.
1 second.
I don't know if that's
One
good enough.
second. 1 second.
Yeah, no, well, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's telling the truth, but, that's, let's, wisdom, what, you know what, I'm gonna do a wisdom saving throw for Breezy. What would she do? Okay, she didn't fail it. Okay, so,
She could be reasonable.
Oh, well, yeah, she's, like I said, it's not a matter
Yeah.
of like, oh, is he lying or not? She believes him.
Right.
It's just whether or not she's stupid enough to bargain with this thing, and I think she's not. So,
All right. That's up to you.
Lumi from the answer, she will say, "What is it that you want?"
Oh,
Lynn?
don't.
I want to
No?
have you leave here. And once you're gone, I will send you a dream telling you exactly where the sky crystal is. If you enter the cave, the deal is off, and my knowledge goes with me.
I mean, I'm gonna point. She just did crit him with a holy word.
Understood. And that's going to deal 34 damage to him as he's rocked backwards by your spell.
Does
He's at
question
the
if it's
33
like,
health.
yeah, is it
He's not undead.
let's see, undead, fiend, or fey?
No, none of those.
Okay, all right, so just go away.
He starts walking.
If you're a
He's a-
conjuration, you should just disappear.
He's 30 feet away from breaking line of sight. Do you want to attack him one more time, Breezy?
Yeah, you know what? She will. She shoot him in the ass.
All right. Dealing 21, dealing 15 damage. Your loss. And he's going to round the bend.
I think you need to offer us a bit more than just that, because we can find sky shards.
Yeah. Nope. It's okay. So Rafaj has a lot of things going for him. A lot of unpositive attitudes, or I should say negative attitudes. But he does know his conjuration, and he did teach me a lot. And one of the things was never make bargains with beings like this. That they're always catches.
I mean, my
He
thought
wants
is
us to walk away.
we already walked all this. We already went all this way. I'm not going back.
I mean, and shoot, well, we'll see. We shouldn't get too big ahead. We should just. This is probably going to be unpleasant. She says as she picks up her stuff and starts walking into the cave.
Okay. So as you guys begin walking into the lair of Malevodoro, that's where we're going to start next week's session. As you guys have braved the Phantom Run.
And by the way, I can't cast Hero's Feast because even though I have access to all the cleric spells, it's longer than an action to cast it, so I can't actually cast it. So I stole a silver bowl from Rickart's
You're
mom
oh.
for no reason.
Oh, that's why you stole that bowl. It was
Yeah,
I was,
that
I
was
was
the
gonna
whole
take that.
reason.
I was gonna take that bowl and hammer like a bunch of gems into it, because technically that would be a gem
Yep.
encrusted bowl.
It would
Doesn't
be,
have to
yeah,
be nice.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be nice. Why don't you?
But
Well, you could have just like get a lodestone, make a bowl, and encrust it with the gems that you have. That's it.
yeah, but it was funnier to steal one from
Fair,
Carth's,
fair,
from
yeah.
It was for the
Rickart's
bit.
mom. Yeah. But it turns out, yeah, I can't actually, because I was looking over the rules, I can't actually cast it because it takes longer than an action to cast. So that's
All right.
unfortunate.
Oh,
So
okay.
no Heroes Feast for us, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a shame.
All right, guys. As always, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. I know that this was a really unconventional session. Next week, the Lair of Malavidoro, as you guys face off against a terror demon.
Yeah.
As always, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and always, thankfully, you choose me to be yours. If you know someone's playing my game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. We will be back tomorrow evening for the Underwatch, as they're getting ready to go onto the next floor of the Sanctum of the Starfallen. We'll see what happens. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day.